your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Johnny Kills, look at this, look at this!
Can he get him? Oh no, he can't!
Is he gonna look for Johnny Kills?
Regen your ally, Five! What are you doing? Look at that rush on damage right away, just spread on top of ICM.
From RGStar getting those kills is effective, but now OnyX being skirmished, being shut down by ELEMENTRIX, Poo Man, be taken out.
Look at the damage, but unfortunately gonna get knocked right back into the base by the main.
I think he's just been able to position himself a little bit from behind.
Alex, let's go! Oh no!
But we do see action go on. Johnny Kills. Oh, fantastic position by Five.
No, he's right there.
Well, what are you doing?
What are you doing? There it is. Maybe you don't want to rush him right now. They put two members down, Sean and Orange, in the worst situation ever. He has to use the close quarter. Usually can be an absolutely insane weapon. AR.
Now.
He has the info. Nice. And he does get taken down by Ira. One member down, Imperium. Second one will be following through just a few seconds after. Knight gets one other kill for himself. And Nomad Warriors, that's going to be the match. It's over. That's right, you have the last.
Johnny Kills.
Nice flank coming on through.
Johnny Kills.
Again, what a beast. Plus,
Nomad Jersey.
They are going on absolutely hammer.
And we do see OnyX. Can he get the headshot on? Oh, yes, he does take out. Oh, but they're driving right into KharDimaghh.
What are you taking a card? It's team, sorry. This is a 3v2 situation. Astana will get taken down, trying to run around the roses, trying to get the upper hand on Quad. Batman, he does get around them just in time. He does get a little bit of spray. Pacific going extremely low. Is that M4? And it does get taken down.
Yes, they were a little bit passive.
Ah, no.
Don't get in it!
Don't get in the car! What are you doing now? They have the information on remaining.
And fourth between these two teams. AR have the higher position. Oh, knocked out. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna connect?
So, nah, not in the
oh, wait, yes, it does! All around, RG and SRY come together.
Oh, no! Oh, he gets an angle. Good job in this house. Shot fired. Nova losing members one by one. Same gonna be going over to the setup team RG. Now gonna try and get the upper hand right there. Does get taken down just in time. ELEMENTRIX, two team remaining.
Five going in. 3v1. What do you do, Five? You've been knocked out, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Imperium, this is Maxman, and we welcome you to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought to you by the power of Vivo, the official sponsor and the official smartphone of the PUBG Mobile Club Open. This is week 2, day 5, Maxman.
Day 5, and we're going to have so much action. 4 games of pure action on PUBG Mobile Club Open. Going to start with Sanhok, Vikendi, and double Erangel. That's going to be the entire matches going to have this weekend, boys and girls. But if unfortunately you did miss out on the action that happened last weekend and yesterday, already feels bad, man, for you. You missed a lot, but you can redeem yourself by going to check out the link down. But no, that's the subscribe button. If you want to go check out the clubopen.pubgmobile.com link, you will have all the standings. If you want to stay informed on your favorite team, you can definitely go do so. And also, hit that like, subscribe, or follow button down below, and you will be notified when we do go live for EU, NA, Middle East, South America, North America, Wildcard series, everything. Just stay notified, stay informed.
Of course, and yeah, so let's talk about these games we have. Just to update you all, we've already had a week and a day of action. Every single team, every single group has had 8 games, okay? So the overall standings and the teams that we're going to talk about, this is their standings right now. They've all had an even amount of games, bar some teams that didn't show up for a couple of games. So you will see the standings of the top 8 for now. And of course, we are going to talk heavily about the elimination zone. The elimination zone, when we refer to it, boys and girls, is referring to the bottom 8 teams that will not qualify for the semifinals next weekend. So when we mention elimination zone, that is what we are talking about.
Yeah, look at this. Also, the standings say RGStarTeam, they are in the #1 position, absolutely dominating the entire tournament so far in this wildcard series. Then we're going to see a few more teams. Team A are Camp to Win. Camp to Win is actually the only, the first team of group, which group? Group A.
Yes.
So they are the #1 team for them. So no Group A teams are in the, higher than the 10th position.
For the moment, of course. Yeah, for the story that we've been told, a lot of teams in Group A, you need to kind of step up your game if you really want to, raise your profile and get up even past the semi-final stage.
Yeah, today's their redeeming day. That's going to be when they have to show up to the party. Then you're going to look at the 24th spot, T25 there. Just barely making it up there.
Just barely making it up there. And just to inform you guys, there was, unfortunately, due to rule violations, No Mercy have had their scores reset for one of the days of games due to breaking a rule. You can check out all the information on the clubopen.pubgmobile.com website to get all the information. But yeah, right now they're lying in 18th, so they're still in the safe zone, Maxman. Yeah. But with 4 more games, definitely they'll want to improve.
They're going to have to try and really step it up today if they want to just get that safe position also during the semi-finals, because you do keep those points after all.
This is the elimination zone teams, Maxan, that we have talked about. The Destroyer having 7 games, Besha only having 4 games. But in my opinion, the actual the scope for them to get out of the elimination zone is very high.
Yeah, they do have opportunities to come back. Definitely. That's where they have to show up today, especially teams like LZQ. They're just very close to making it up in the top 25, in the top 24, sorry, but they're really going to have to step it up today. Here we have all of the information on the groups. If you have a favorite team, check it out. Team A, Group A and Group D will be the teams that will be playing today.
Yeah. So and to just make a small bit of an apology, yesterday's games, I was referring to the team with God tag as gamers of PUBG, but it was actually T25. So my humble apologies to that team in particular. Hope looking back on VODs, you don't feel too disrespected. I try to make sure that I get names right all the time, and obviously for yesterday, I completely messed up. So it won't happen again.
Yeah, it's fine. It does happen. But they had that low-key thought, all of those players, if you guys do remember that. So here we have it. So once again, this entire weekend, Sanhok, Vikendi, double Erangel is going to be the usual map lineup that we're going to be having. Unfortunately, no Miramar action, but love it or hate it. No Miramar feels bad, man. No derby matches.
No dirty match. No Mad Max style battles between vehicles.
That works too.
Yeah, and yesterday we saw Sanhok gave us some of the best action on Sanhok so far in the tournament. It's going to be the first match today, of course, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be repeated. You mentioned already the fact that the only team in Group A that's in the top 10 is Camp to Win. All the other teams are kind of lower. So, like I said, these teams, the likes of Trust the Process, who had a great first day, CS Pro Gaming as well had a great first day. They really need to kind of just step it up, knock on that consistency, because like I said, even though we're talking about the teams qualifying for the semifinals next week, which most of them are safely in there, this is just the start of things. After the semifinals, you've got the regional finals, then you've got the grand finals involving all of the regions together in Berlin, and then you've obviously got even the fall split and then the live finals in China. So they should all be aiming for that spot, and it all begins today and actually the start of the tournament.
Begins today. And you just mentioned China. One very interesting fact is that in the top 6, 4 teams in the top 6 come from China Imperium. So they won't even have to move that far if they do go to the live event. So it feels good, man, for these 4 Chinese teams that are RGStarTeam, Team Rose, Team Sorry, and also Nova Esport.
That's a pretty good chunky amount of teams that are dominating in terms of from a China point of view.
Normally it's the Korean hype train. This is the Chinese hype train. Where's Nepal at? Come on, guys, let's go. I thought Nepal had like one of the biggest fan base.
Well, no, there's 3 Nepal teams in this set of matches. They have the equal amount out as well as Pakistan. So there's 3 Nepal teams and there's 3 Pakistan teams in Group A and Group D combined.
I want to see in chat some hashtag Let's Go Nepal right now.
I know.
Okay?
When we were looking back on the VODs, everybody's like supporting Nepal. I'm supporting Nepal. Do it, boys. Get that chicken.
Let go. Okay, anyways, the teams are now going to start dropping this time compared to yesterday on Sanhok. The teams dropped towards the west side, for at least most of the teams. Here's way more, even though RGStarTeam, also T25 and Trust the Process right on top of this middle section of the map. Yep.
Boot camp max.
They are going for it, but Trust the Process had a really bad attempt at this location. Last time they did drop, they got wasted instantly, Imperium. So I'm feeling a little bit scared for Trust the Process, but they're going against T25. Might have a skirmish popping out really soon, but once again, boot camp really worth it. If you come out alive, you can get an easy 14 stack loot for yourself. So going to be interesting to see how this boot camp location is going to work out for all of those 3 teams. Also, RGStarTeam, the #1 team in the tournament so far, Imperium, is in that location. So a high contender on that boot camp.
And also, you actually know, they also have won the highest amount of kill points as well. So I'm sure they will look to add to that
to that score, yeah.
For sure. And yeah, we do see Nomad Warriors. I've been looking at them. They, like I said, they had a great third game, I believe it was, yesterday.
Yeah.
Where they really stepped up and they finished, I think it was 2nd or 3rd. And they will want to keep up on that consistency.
Second game.
It was the second
and
game.
they arrived 2nd.
Yep. It was in Vikendi, but they definitely want to keep up on top of that because even though they're in a safe position right now, lying in 12th overall. I definitely they in my opinion they have the potential to be in the top 5, Max.
They definitely do have the potential. It's just like, once again, that consistency. We talk about that consistency so much because it's so important on the tournament that takes course over an entire month, Imperium. You have like 4 weekends, and every weekend is 3 days. You have 4 matches every time. But right now, shots fired between KharDimaghh and the members of Camp to Win. I was just about to talk about Camp to Win as they are the highest team for Group A. All of the hopes of Group A are on their shoulders, and right now they're already losing 1 member down, going to be knocked in just the first few minutes, in the 3 first minutes. It seems like KharDimaghh are looking to get that kill.
Very separated, Maxon. They are very separated indeed. However, we do see Akish has knocked down 1 member of KharDimaghh quite effectively. He want to flank around and hopefully secure that kill. That would be the best choice. And now we do see Camp to Win following up, getting another blowout onto KharDimaghh.
Yeah, going to be 1 member knocked on both sides so far. Though Camp to Win will be having 1 member taken away and killed.
Look at Disconnect, how close he is. Go in there,
He's on the
flank,
right. No, he's using third-person view. He's using third-person view. He has the information, knows where you're at. He's going for the rush. He's going to go in with that nice shotgun. And he's going to be swiping out the few members of Camp to Win away. That's going to be 1 team taken off right at the start.
Left Freedom Rain with a shotgun blast. Sanhok not failing to deliver in the first 5 minutes. Full squad wipe. Camp to Win starting off strong, Maxman.
Definitely starting super strong. Imperium also going to go back over to this boot camp location. Seems like RGStarTeam have left the location. I think they're on the left over there. I'm not too sure where they are. They're going to have this Cold War of Trust the Process versus then T25. Just going to be taking their time in their boot camp location. I'm really interesting. Like, who do you think is going to be coming out on top on that location?
On location, RGStar easily. If
but I'm not sure if they were still in location.
I think they were there. I think they were a bit to the left.
Okay.
But between Trust the Process and
or Grenade
and T25, I would say T25.
T25, yeah.
Yeah, because T25 looked pretty good yesterday. A couple of good moments, however, they're under a little bit of pressure in that compound. Trust the Process. Great, fantastic grenade by Ares, knocking down Unsurge. And are they going to follow up?
Jumping out! What are you doing, T25? Just getting over opportunities over to Trust the Process. But they do have a few members down on both sides. Doesn't seem like any teams are ready to pull the trigger quite yet, Imperium. So Loki did go down, try and get that regen back up. But that was not a nice move coming out from T25.
I think Odin went to pull the trigger, but failed miserably on it, and it fired a blank so much as a successful shot.
Yeah, he should have went down and like gone around the building instead of trying to just jump out the window, just giving yourself.
Look at Vcash.
Oh, no!
Vcash.
2 members down on the side of T25, and Trust the Process coming out on top in this fight so far. This is like week 1 Trust the Process that we've been looking to see.
Yeah, but it's still not over. It's not over till Fat Lady sings for T25 Maxman. Now it's a 4v2 situation, so definitely Trust the Process. No, 4v3? No, 4v4. 4v2.
4v2.
Yeah,
there
4v2.
he is.
There's Bullet hiding in the process. Now, in fairness, on one side, T25 have the high ground, but because it's a roof compound, they don't have that much protection. They follow down. Zest being put under pressure, but Vcash is now going to have to flank around. Fires the shot all around us, Max.
They're trying to pull off the flanks right now. Vcash going to be alone in this building, but unfortunately, he's just going to be taken down from behind. Can they pull off the trigger right now? Ares is going to try and get on top of Zeus. That's not a good situation.
Look at that.
He gets jumped over like Assassin's Creed-like.
He got played. He actually got fantastically played by Trust the Process because they knew that he was actually going to look to either get the counter kill or revive his teammate. And hook, line, and sinker, he was baited.
I just felt like there was no synergy on the side of T25. Like they just rushed like one by one, and then at the end when they only had 2 members, they didn't try and work together. They just split away. I found that really weird. So unfortunately, that's going to be Trust the Process coming out. No, it's going to be a T25 taken away. But Trust the Process, I was expecting a lot of them, and they showed to the party today. And I'm really happy to see them coming up strong in this boot camp location.
And yeah, they're in Group A.
Location.
Yeah, they're in Group A. They're currently lying 14th overall. Very safe, of course, being in the top 15 maximum, but they will want to raise their profile. They'll want to raise their overall finishing position now as we look into this say-so Nomad Warriors on the far west side of that kind of island area. They're going to have to move across, which in turn... Oh, actually, no, they don't have to move across at all. Maybe not in this safe zone, but maybe in the next one. So they might want to move sooner rather than later, because with the likes of LZQ and AST kind of near that bridge area, they could be put under pressure. RGStar moved away from boot camp, as we saw. Now they're near that river, near that kind of a bridge, and they can just loot up very successfully. Staying quiet for now, Maxon.
Yeah, RG just didn't want to deal with that early boot camp skirmish, so they're just going to let that one play it safe. And once again, it was Trust the Process that did come out on top. And I saw a team, and I was just about to mention, CS Pro Gaming are in the perfect location. They have the coastline, and they have the zone right on top of them. Once again, 180 degrees you have to take care of. So CS Pro Gaming, your favorite team, Imperium, definitely seeming strong with this zone.
My boys doing well. My boys going to do good
mad
today.
lads.
And now we do see Quadcore moving around. They're a little bit separated. They've been put under pressure because
they're in that. Playing like that.
They're in that blue zone, so they're definitely going to have to kind of move into. Because at the end of the day, as much as the blue zone doesn't do that much damage, what it essentially does is it wastes your resources as BNT looking to take shots onto camp to win. It's a little bit far away, but they've chunked down a bit of health onto both.
Going to be regen. They'll be fine for now. They are towards this cave location. They're going to try and peel back. Once again, don't jump into that hole because you will die. I did try a few days ago, and don't do that.
Are you serious?
You do die.
Really?
I was like, you might barely make it out alive, but you don't, unfortunately. Ripperino.
Ripperino, indeed, yeah. Now, Nomad Warriors, as I said, their team with the biggest potential in my eyes and not reaching the full amount. They're looking to go into possibly get that boat and flank around. That could be a safe way of them getting onto that mainland island, Max. And now headshot. On a side note,
look over there.
Oh, headshot Naba. They're seeing each other. Savage. They're flanking around. They see. I don't think Abba's seen them, but now we see each shot being put under for Sabi. Sabi going down, but now it's a knockout coming down. Abby responding very well.
But they're going to have the 2 remaining members a little bit too far away. Unfortunately, very split on this Sanhok map. Not really something you want to do in Imperium. Big mistakes happening on the side of ABBA. The headshot, they have 3 members down right now. So 2v4 actually working out for the side of ABBA despite that mistake. Now, ABBA, they're just going to try and reposition, trying to not get taken down. They're all looking for these kill points.
About to go down.
Savage does get the killing blow with that AKM. But where are the 2 remaining members of ABBA? I don't think they want to try and pick that fight. It is 2v4 right now. They should maybe start aiming for those positioning points, but they are pulling the trigger after all. MK Gun is going to be trying to get a few nice shots on Savage. They're not getting a killing blow whatsoever. I'm just going to probably peel back. I would play passive if I was ABBA right now.
Well, also because the blue zone's moving in.
Also,
both teams, they either need to pull the complete trigger or they need to get the hell out of here.
You mad, man?
Right now, ABBA are feeling pulled pressure. Cerberus about to get knocked down. He's not going to survive. He's in the blue zone, Max, man.
He is in the blue zone right now in PO, and he's going to take that extra tick damage. Can he reposition over to MK Gun? I don't think so. I mentioned they should play passive, and now they're going to be unfortunately taken away almost.
Exactly.
1 member remaining if they don't regen that member, and I don't think the MK Gun is going to be willing to take that risk and aiming more for positioning points.
Yep. As we do see that Headshot has gotten rid of Cerberus right now. Yeah, and that's the thing. Every team is, and he could actually go down as Quadcore and Trust the Process going at each other. As we do see blows trading knockdowns between each other with Vcash and Shigar from Discipline. Now, Chin and Pacific are down for the count. I believe it's 2v2, Maxman.
Huge clash between Quad and Trusty Process, and Trusty Process coming out on top so far, but Batman going to go for the flank. He's going to be spraying like an absolute madland. It will not be enough, and he's going to get taken down right away. Though now, Quadman, Azrock, a little bit on the tippity top of that mountain, going to try and get a flank, maybe on top of Bullet, I'm not too sure, but he's looking to try and pick this fight to be able to regen his allies. But it's not going to be an easy task to pull off Imperium.
No, he's not. Trust the Process looking actually overall very strong. I do think a couple of their members will be able to survive.
There it is.
Utsurge takes down Fatman for the killing blow. I don't think Quadcore is out. No, Pacific is
1v4.
Knocked down, and Azrock, he's all on his own. Get the hell out of there, man. Go into the safe zone, go for the late game, and just do pull out an SNG.
He's right
and
next
just
to it too. He does have an M4, so he can pull off some fights, but 1v4 is maybe not the kind of fight you want to pick for yourself, Imperium. Once again, aim for those positioning points as well as possible. Seems like he wants to try and play it sneaky. Maybe he wants to try and get that surprise factor on top
also, of
Trust the Process.
Look at Azrock, though, because if you noticed, he's actually got
he's looking for it.
With that red dot on.
Going to try and spray through, but he's just going to get absolutely lasered to the ground, obliterated. And once again, like 2 teams that are playing too aggressive for their own good and going to be taken down and unfortunately deleted really early on.
Yeah, Trust the Process looking very strong. I believe that's 2 squad
this
wipes
day
now.
One,
I think
Trust
that's about 8 kills already.
Yeah.
That's fantastic for them. That's going to really add to the overall tally. We are down to 12 teams, 43 players alive. Headshot looking strong. They're outside of the blue zone, but they are down in terms of health, so they will want to regenerate themselves up. That final member of ABBA just playing it very careful. That's exactly what the final member of Quadcore should have done.
But like that's exactly what happened also yesterday's game. Like we had a Sanhok game number 1 of yesterday, and we had 2 teams that did come out in 2nd and 3rd position respectively, and that was ShiNiGaMi, balck, and KharDimaghh. And both of these teams only had 1 member remaining. So playing those positioning and placement points is extremely important because you can play that snake strat.
Maxman, we need to whisper. Because we can't let them see MK Gun.
We're doing this joke way too often.
No, we do see MK Gun. He's actually playing a really great strategy. Yes, he's not moving. He's being spotted. He's trying to get up. Can he go over the wall in time? He's jumping around. If he can find that level of protection, just about. But headshot team, are they going to move in for that kill, or is it going to be worth it, man?
Man, that heart rate's going boom, 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 boom. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. He's getting shot by everywhere. Also, he was sandwiched up if they did get the location on the side of members of Headshot, sorry. Does get a few shots fired. Nicely done, MK Gun. He's playing aggressive.
He's not afraid.
He's a big boy now. Unfortunately, doesn't get any killing blows right there. Just going to be 1 down on side of Team Headshot. But not the
This
best of
is-
situation. He does have the zone, like barely. The zone's going to be coming in into the next few seconds.
Yeah, he can position into the safe zone because there's plenty of houses around there. Maximum, he can go into the house, he can go around the house, and he will be very easily in the safe zone. The only fear is that because it's 4v1 and there's no real heavy opening, that MK could be under pressure very quickly. However, you look, he's using that scope to his advantage. He's finding the perfect gap while staying protected to get those headshots, to get those absolute blows onto headshot. A really great play by MK Gun. It's not the safest, it's not the cleverest, but when you're talking about taking the game into your own hands, that's exactly what MK Gun is doing.
I'm Sanhok, gotta go fast, gonna try and make a run for it. He does have the grass, he can try and snake it through. That's what he's gonna be aiming for. That's a good thing to do. Also, he did have the M4 at that range. It is a good weapon to try and pick up those fights, but still 1v4, not a fight you want to take for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So just kill back.
Because maybe MK Gun hadn't seen all 4 members at the time that he first initiated a fight. So now that you realize that it's a full squad, back the hell off and play the safe game, as you do see LZQ. Also on the side note of Headshot, I do want to point out the fact that they're in 20th, but they've only
2 games
played
missing. Yeah.
6 games out of 8. So that shows that they have one of the biggest potentials to really move up heavily, avoid the elimination zone very safely, and of course time will tell if that happens if they pull out all 4 games, but they're starting strong. CS Pro Gaming,
Your
boys, Emerge is going to show exactly what he is made of in today's games. That's where I'm putting my money where my mouth
We
is.
all remember that first game on Vikendi. Emerge was the Uzi just, that feels good.
I still have
just to-
dreams about it.
Still have dreams about it? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Absolute fanboy of a player there. Also, Nomad Warriors, they did make it through the bridge location. That was going to be a little bit of their soft spot. They did make it through. Cam to win, though, disconnected on BNT. Going to be clashing a little bit up there. Also, ShiNiGaMi balck are going to have HG put down by the side of Nomad Warriors.
No, it's No Mercy. I believe it was.
Was it No Mercy? I saw it. Okay, maybe it was No Mercy.
I
It
think
went too
it
fast
was.
for me.
Yeah, it is No Mercy. Yeah,
It is.
No, in fairness, it did look like NW, but it's NM, which is No Mercy indeed. And Galaxy
Granada!
getting that grenade shot to take down one member, ShiNiGaMi, balck, as they are down to 3 members. And look at Headshot actually also flanking around, so we could see a 3-team shootout. And actually, ShiNiGaMi Black could really be rewarded for this, because we will see this turnaround of Headshot going against No Mercy.
Yeah, also ShiNiGaMi balck, who've been a huge contender in yesterday's games. Imperium, and now shots fired between BNT and also CS Pro Gaming. Your boys Imperium going to be clashing very soon with BNT. But
Leave my
BNT,
boys alone.
they're just 2 members though. So BNT maybe not the kind of fight you want to go for. But CS Pro Gaming is going to be surrounded by BNT and Nomad Warriors. So definitely not the best situation to be in though. Trusted Process also going to be losing a few of their members up against Abbott, RG. Damn fights all around the board. CS Pro Gaming not in a good scenario right now. They're losing members 1 by 1.
Yeah. You see RG are looking to go at AST very effectively, so we can see
too much
from
action.
the kill counts, there's a lot of action kicking off in the 70-minute mark.
Freaking calm down, players. We don't know what's going on. AST, they're going to be swooped out nicely by Team RGStar. They are getting those kill points under their belt, and they're doing it in
Look
style.
at JC. He's out in the open. He's not afraid to shoot. As you do see that BNT have put the pressure onto Camp to win.
You don't want to do that, my friend. But unfortunately, the zone is pushing in and is doing a lot of chunk damage on top of him. That's going to be a clash out, but unfortunately, just way too low. One more bullet will do the work. JC on the ground. Same going to be for 1 member of CS Pro Gaming. Then once again, BNT, they're going to be clashing up against Camp to win. A few members going to be down on both sides.
In the space of about a minute and a half, we've lost 2 teams, Maxman.
Yeah, you just run for it, BNT. You have an M4, maybe you can pick up the fight, but still, you're going to be outnumbered. Just go to the safety of your team with BNT, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So PlayZone has taken out JZ, and RG had followed it up, taking down 1 member of Nomad Warriors. Nicola being put under pressure. Sasor
Trust the
underneath
process,
that
no.
rock.
I mean, trust the process. They were doing so good now, and now they're just losing a few of their members. They do have a little bit of a backfire right there, and they're able to pick a few kills for themselves. The Nomad Warriors are going to be on the move right now. The zone is closing in the next 5 seconds. Where's the zone? I'd like to see a little bit of the minimap and Mr. Producer Man, if possible. But then with Trust the Process, still, they did have 1 member taken away a little bit early on, but they were able to regen him back up. Now they're on this bridge location, made it through that position. They're just going to go to that compound, get a little bit of extra positioning for themselves.
Trust the Process still have a full squad.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out. They still have a full squad. I believe so do LZQ, have remained fairly quiet. And of course, RG.
Oh, Groza!
RG Star RGStar have gotten a good few kills on the boards, and they're full squad as well. RG Joker with a grenade taking down Nomad Warriors. Burp.
Oh, right now, look at that. Shots fired with the Org of Man round top of some members of Camp to win, though. Akish going to be the last member on his feet and still steady and ready to hold his ground, but he can't hold it for long enough, and he's going to be swooped out. Ninth position going over to Camp to win. 8 teams remaining, 26 players still on board, and the fight is still ongoing.
Fantastic play by BNT, down to 2 people, but they're not afraid to shoot up as Trust the Process bringing it up the front, really showing what they are made of. They've stepped their game up another level.
Look at these 4 teams all in the same location with the zone just barely behind them. And Team Headshot, they're going to try and play it sneaky. Only one, well, Team Headshot, he is going to try and play it sneaky. He's the last member still up for them. Though Trust the Process going to try and make it around. He will be scouted just in time by Trust the Process. There's still 3 members strong Imperium with No Mercy and ShiNiGaMi balck just around the corner. So one team will make it out alive of this compound. Which one will it be? We'll have to wait and see. That's BNT going to be taken in the back by Nomad Warriors. Man can't really do much. His friend, unfortunately, is just not there. And he'll get an extra kill point for Nomad Warriors. LZQ just once again holding their position towards this edge side of the zone with Trust the Process. They do not have a lot of protection to try and rush in, so very bad situation to be in if you're in the shoes of Team LZQ.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, okay, they're increasing their overall finishing position, Maxman, and because they are in the lower 20s and they're close to the elimination zone, they are doing exactly what they need to do. They're playing it damn safe, Maxman.
They're going for it, and it seems like Trust the Process is not really responding with any damage, but one team is responding, and that's RGStar. Joker from the side with the M16, putting 1 member down, and that's going to be Sprite. Looking for a little bit of extra engage. Oh, CO going extremely low, same for Fabit. This rush was definitely not worth it if you're on the side of Team LZQ, and then Trust the Process are there to catch them right when they arrive in Imperium, and that's just going to be LZQ getting absolutely decimated, and I don't think they'll make it out alive, but CO going to try and go for the flank around that building. Not too sure if it's going to work out for them, but he might get the upper hand and surprise factor on side of Trust the Process. Oh no, unfortunately they're going to be taken down right off the bat.
Look at RGStar. They've got the high ground, they've got the open area, they've got a decent bit of protection. They are exactly where they need to be. Trust the Process have played fantastically so far, but you look at RGStar, they've got 10 kills already, Maxman.
They're doing absolutely insane in today's games. Imperium though, Trust the Process, they're going to have only a bit of water to use as protection. No mercy there, do not have the information, just open that door and you will get the killing blow on Trust the Process. Though ShiNiGaMi balck, they're going to try and sneak around, going to try and probably pull off a flank on the members of RGStar.
Yeah, they're going to have to, but be careful because you've got Team 13 to the right of them. I think that's that's ShiNiGaMi balck. So they've got to be careful. They are, I believe.
If he sees that, right? Wait, what? What's going on? Okay, I didn't see what happened there, but ShiNiGaMi balck going to be losing 2 members right off the bat. Chopper, though, has the flank and the position engaged on top of RGStar. 2 more members remaining. 1v2 situation. Can you do it, Chopper? You absolute mad lad. Doesn't seem like it. Trust the Process is going to be having a hard time. They're going to be losing their members 1 by 1. 1 member down, 1 member remaining up on their side, but though, Trust the Process. Ah, no.
I was just about to say, get in the chopper. ShiNiGaMi balck meet their doom and coming down to 3 teams, 7 players alive, no mercy. RGStar and Trust the Process, and Gatsy going in, but RGZ are down, going to follow in. We do see Trust the Post, Shagar on top, and now No Mercy looks to take down Shagar. Still 2 teams between RG and No Mercy.
Very unfortunate positioning for Team Trust the Process. They did get flanked over by Team No Mercy as they had 1 member down. No Mercy going to try and regen 1 member back up. Going to try and regen the HP a little bit. This is a 3v2 scenario in Imperium.
But Maxan, look how small that safe zone is. So when you're looking at the positioning, we've got 3 against 2. No Mercy are looking pretty good right now. Okay, that's 1 member knocked down on the side of RG. Yeah, now we do see going hard.
Team No Mercy coming out on top.
Perfect flank. That could have possibly gone against them, but I don't think RGStar expected that. And he got called out. Great play by No Mercy.
It was also good because they had 1 knock on side of RG, and at that point you're outnumbering them completely. Also because it was 2v3 at the start, knock 1 member down also, 1v3. Just go for the rush. They did so, and No Mercy coming out on top, securing this #1 chicken dinner of the day on this Sanhok map.
Just want to point out LZQ, like I said, they finished 5th, Max, man. That's going to secure them a good amount of points. They are currently lying 20th overall, and it's those safe positioning, it's those safe results. I don't think they got any kills, so that's one slight negative that could go against the Maxman. But those finishing points for that game, if they can keep that consistency that we talk about on the second game, in the third and fourth game, that will really help secure their semi-final spot.
And also, RGStar, I'm going to talk about them right now. Their positioning was absolutely awesome. After the zone was not working to their advantage, and that ends end part of the game. But like RGStar, they are #1 position so far, and they got #2 spot in this first game on Sanhok.
With, I believe, 12 kills?
I think it was 12 they got, 12, like 12, 13,
so I
something
think
like that.
even though they finished second in the standings, I think when you add up points, they will end up being first.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
That's how it's going to work out. Like, but they're well ready first, RGStarTeam. So they're going to stay first.
And let's talk about Trusted Process. This Nepal-based team, cheer for Trusted Process if you are from Nepal. They were currently lying 14th, and they will finish 3rd. Once again, yes, they are very heavily in the safe zone. By no means are they going to be eliminated anytime soon. But by getting this good result, it edges them closer to the top 10. Top 10 can become the top 5. Top 5 can become top 2. You get what I'm saying?
Nepal represent.
Nepal
showing up to the party. And also Group A. Group A has been like so far in only 10th position at the higher portion of their game. So it feels good for Team A as they're able to get these higher portions. Like LZQ once again 5th position. Trusted Process doing absolutely great this game. And Team No Mercy, once again, like #1 position, getting that chicken dinner. So Team A showing up to the party so far, and this is only game #1 on Sanhok. Then we're going to have Vikendi and double Erangel. I can't wait to jump on Erangel to see how these teams are going to act and rotate.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, let's talk about Vikendi, because Vikendi follows slightly in the footsteps of Sanhok in terms of smaller map, a little bit more aggressive gameplay. Yesterday, I think it was a bit more passive than we expected because we had that great Sanhok.
Sanhok was aggressive and Vikendi was passive.
And it's the same today. Sanhok really stepping up its game. I think it's partly because of the fact that these teams that, you know, because a lot of people that we talk to, Sanhok isn't that popular with them. And when you're forced to play it, after a week or two, as we've seen, these players start to become more comfortable. When you're more comfortable on the map, you're going to play more aggressively, Max. Play more aggressively, you're going to increase skills. We're going to see more action, and the viewers are happier.
Yeah, but like that's what also Erangel is the most action-packed game, because it's the OG map. It's what started PUBG, so all the players know it. So, yeah, but anyways, that was game #1. Once again, No Mercy in that #1 position. RGStar in second, and Trusted Process once again showing up today. And it feels so damn good if you're a Trusted Process fan today.
And to be honest, that's the thing. My team of game 1 definitely is Trusted Process. Really giving them a nice amount of exclamation marks.
They've been picking fights like since the very start until the very end. So they've been extremely consistent, and even through all of that, they get 3rd position.
Yep, they faced so many skirmishes. Last time I checked, I think they were on something like 8 kills. I don't know if they increased that to maybe 10. Of course, we will find out when we get to the standings of after this first game or after the end of the day. So either way, they're looking stronger, but they need to follow it up. We, of course, time and time again, we're going to talk about consistency. There's no point in Trusted Process finishing 3rd in game 1 if they're going to finish 16th in this game 2 or 14th, right? It's defeating the purpose of staying consistent, increasing your overall standing, and also maintaining a level of confidence and comfortability on the map.
Yeah, just take, for example, RGStar. Like, they're the definition, in my opinion, of consistency. Except for the 2 games of yesterday, the 2 first games, after they've been super consistent. That's why they are in that #1 position.
When we look at the history of the games they've had so far, Max, and RGStar have had two first place finishes, a second place finish, and a 3rd place finish, and they follow up with another 2nd. So yes, they are the definition of consistency, Maxon.
Yeah, but anyways, thank you so much for watching this first game on Sanhok. We'll be coming back in just a few minutes once again for the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split for some Vikendi action. There you go.
your game. Vivo V15 Series. Vivo.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your beautiful faces back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought to you through the power of Vivo. Myself and Imperium, we're ready to bring you the action of Vikendi. That's going to happen very, very shortly.
Yeah, we had a great first game in Sanhok, and if you missed that great first game in Sanhok, ladies and gentlemen, you can check. Well, yeah, rip to you first of all. Shame on you. But you can check out all the standings, all the results, how all the teams are doing over at clubopen.pubgmobile.com. And if you don't want to miss out when we go live, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like, hit that follow, smash that subscribe, and keep up to date and get notified when we go live.
Yeah, so don't miss any of the awesome action in this spring split. And also, like, we talked about spring split a lot, but also you guys have to know that we will be having a full split towards the end of the year. So this is just the first qualification phase for the live event in China. And after that, even more action in full.
It's like the baby is just forming in the belly for now in terms of, like, you know, this is just really the start of
interesting way of putting it.
I know, right? I've
interesting.
Sorry about that, guys. And of course, they will eventually be fighting it out for that $2.5 million prize pool. Yeah, splashing that cash all over the place. But yeah, let's talk about what we saw before we get into this Vikendi. In terms of Sanhok, some great results for some teams. A little bit disappointing results and a couple of positional changes. And one or two things that I noticed in terms of overall standings in correlation to the groups, Maxman.
You have a lot of stuff. Like, if you were looking for action, this first game was definitely what you were looking for. Yeah. So also, like, we have this 9th game of Group A versus Group D. And one very interesting fact, except RGStar, that's like the exception right now. RGStar is still in that #1 position. They did secure that #2 spot on Sanhok. The second team until the 8th team, they are all from Group B and C. Yeah, and they had only 8 games, so this is not looking good for a lot of these teams. Well, it's still like they're still in the top 24, but they should be definitely higher. They got an extra game on everyone.
Like I said, let's say looking towards the top 10, looking towards the regional finals, it is not necessarily looking the best for Group A teams, but we are into this Vikendi map. Get strapped up, get your boots on, get ready to hit the deck. This snow map is about to go on top for us. And yeah, while these teams are looking to land, one team that definitely made really good waves is Trust the Process. Fantastic first game, finishing 3rd, Maximum. But what that did was that actually secured them going from 14th place to 11th place. Yeah. So a really good increase in terms of overall position. And then LZQ. LZQ finished 5th in Sanhok, Maxman. They went from 24th to 23rd, and my God, that's only one position. When we're talking about the elimination zone, the final 8 teams that will go out and will not make the semi-final, every position counts. Yeah, every little extra point you can get for yourself are extremely important at this stage, because also at the end of this weekend, especially for Group A and Group D, after the next 3 games, they will not be able to have any impact on their score anymore. So after these 3 games, their score is locked for the remaining session of this weekend, and that means that they can't, like, change their fate anymore. Exactly. Now, we do see this safe zone has come on board for the guys, and it's very much on the east side of the map. So with a lot of the teams landing over on the west side, they're going to have to move in, because with it being a smaller map, the blue zone comes in a little bit earlier, and we are going to see teams coming together sooner rather than later. Hopefully, we'll have a bit more of an aggressive start in Vikendi compared to previous days. But of course, time will tell. Last time we had a zone like this on Vikendi last weekend, it was the same zone where ShiNiGaMi balck absolutely shredded Team Rose. Ooh, and they got the exact same zone, and they're in the same location. So they are definitely in a spot that they have a lot of knowledge about, and they can be very safe about it. Like, they are feeling confident, I believe. Definitely, 100%. You know, we are on to Headshot HS now. LZQ going right past Camp to Win. They're looking to take a couple of shots. I don't know if that's Camp to Win shooting up onto LZQ or the other way around. But no. LZQ could be facing trouble if Disconnect is going to try and go in. No. Yes, he knocks one member down. Fab is down for the count, and so has AK. Look at that. He's no mercy, Maxman. He's going to try and get these shots. On. Damn it. What was that, LZQ? What was that? No, honestly, I've got to give full credit to Cam to win to disconnect. Full on. He took the opportunity. Other players, other teams would have ignored it. But he saw the fact that LZQ had hit a rough spot on that train. We're going to see this replay now, Maxon.
It's just very straightforward. Look at that. Just a mistake putting 4 members in the same car trying to rush back. I don't even think they had a weapon. They didn't have time to loot. They just like landed on this Vikendi map and then just disconnected, just taking the opportunity and taking 2 extra points for Cam to win. And they need it. They're very close to that top 10. So every kill counts.
Yeah, because they've got Trust the Process very close behind them. There's only 4 points separating those 2 teams, but now RG going close to KharDimaghh.
Going head-to-head with KharDimaghh. RG getting a few nice little shots on top of Eagle. Already going to be focusing on that fight, though.
Quadcore.
Yeah, Quad, look at that. Just going to be against CS Pro Gaming Imperium. Got a little soft spot for them. And they're just going to be playing it passive, just going to loot. I don't know if they have the information on the enemy team, but they're just going to be taking their time. It is also only 2 members. Like Quadcore, I've been playing so split during the entirety of this spring split Imperium, and it doesn't pay off a lot for them. Very rarely will it pay off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, splitting up is great, but you've actually got to have a bit of an action plan behind it. You've got to have a follow-up strategy. You can't just split up and hope for the best, because when you expose yourself to 2 teams of 2, there's a higher chance that you're going to come across a disadvantaged situation. Fatman and Azrock behind this compound. As I said, I think CS Pro Gaming do know where they are, but I think there's only 3 of them there as opposed to 4. Emerge, shooting from a distance outside that window, but not quite connecting for now, Maxon.
Yeah. Team Mercy on their last game that we did see them drop on Vikendi. They dropped at that exact same location. They were playing a few like gatekeeper locations. Really enjoying that location right now. But though, yeah, this will be a 4v3. Though Pacific playing extremely far away from his team. Maybe he wants to try and pull off a flank, but he doesn't know there's only 3 members on the side of CS Pro Gaming. This is going to be an interesting fight. I don't know if he's going to be able to take the advantage, though. We do have then this Tommy gun on Fatman. Like, if it depends really about loot at this point in Imperium. Like, who has the damage, the most damage potential on their weapons? If someone's got an AKM and M4, that's going to be very important in these kind of skirmishes early on. Well,
Pacific on the side of
Grenade.
CS Pro Gaming has UMP, as does. Sorry, no, I forgot, that was the wrong camera angle. We did see that one member of CS Pro Gaming had a UMP, so that's not a bad gun to have, but you've really got to have the equipment behind it to get the most out of it, Maxon. Otherwise, you can find yourself falling short.
It can trade out with a few like normal ARs. Like, you can go against some AKMs, it can go against some M4s, but if you can trade it out for an M4 and AKM, definitely do
exactly. So. If you have a good scope behind the UMP or something like the red dot sight, it really can be a great early game gun. But as you get later on into the game with the rifles, the likes of the M4 with the scope, it's just going to instantly get the better of. As the Molotov cocktail is about to land near the area of KharDimaghh. AST, they had a bad first game. They got squad wiped early on. Didn't really make any kind of impact, but he's on his own. Where is the rest of his team around him? A little bit out in the open. He's got to be careful.
He's getting slowly surrounded too by some members of KharDimaghh Imperium. I don't know if they got the information. I do believe they did get the info. So now you're going to have AST. They're slowly going to try and group back up. Still one member a little bit too far behind on their team. But I think they could actually try and pull off that fight. Though the flank is happening, but Eagle Shot saw that the opportunity was not available. So he's going to go straight back. Getting shot fired with that UMP. And then once again, it is a great weapon at this kind of range. And it can take down allies, enemies really fast.
Because he's got a scope. I forget that word beginning with R. No, it's cool. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Apologies, but now we do see ASD
making a run for it.
Getting in that vehicle, trying to get away. They're going to move away as a 2-man team, but will they get scoped out? No, Otmar not quite able to connect. And that is still going to be 2 kills on the side of ASD.
Started as an even fight and turned around by the members of Team AST. KharDimaghh just not wanting to deal with that so far, and they're just going to be running for it right now. BNT, though, seems like they might be clashing. A few shots fired. Don't know if there was an enemy team firing a distance, but I don't think so. BNT, remember their last experience on this map, Imperium, the jump over the bush move.
Good times, man.
Oh, no, KharDimaghh! No, they leave a fight and they enter another one on this castle location. Quadcore has set their home, and they're ready to take down anyone who gets anywhere close of it.
Feels bad, man.
Feels like that's the definition of a feels bad man move.
Yeah,
We had that yesterday too. What team were they already? I think it was Nomad Warriors. They left the fight with losing a few of their members, get into another fight instantly after and get swooped out. Unfortunately, you can't really do anything against that. You just don't have the information. You can't see the enemies, so you get unfortunate. But still, 14 teams remaining.
Yeah, they just got to recover for that in the future. Nice Vikendi action happening early on. We were about 8 minutes into this game. We did see that ShiNiGaMi, balck, who finished in 4th in game 1, have 2 vehicles, so they are really...
3.
What?
They have 3 vehicles right there.
No, ShiNiGaMi, balck.
Oh,
they had 2.
Okay,
yeah, ShiNiGaMi. Keep up, Max, man. Keep up as trust the process. Really following on from a fantastic game 1 to get another knockdown. This time onto the side of headshot.
So many car-related deaths today in Pyramid. I don't know what they have with cars, but it's not really working out for them. Trust the process. They're holding this ground on the compound. Savage should be able to get regened up pretty easily. Should be fine. H is going to try and get towards him as soon as possible. Yeah, it's fine.
You sure we're playing in Vikendi and not in Dublin? Because that's normally what happens in Dublin.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's okay. I can trash talk my own country. That's fine. Nobody else can do it though. Kappa, as you see, Quadcore, they've got the 2 kills already on the board. 14 teams live, 53 players. I'm really liking this action. Like I said, Nomad Warriors, they need to really step things up. Like I talked about yesterday, they showed really good potential, coming 2nd in 1 game, if I'm correct, 2nd or 3rd. ShiNiGaMi, balck, using that loot crate, picking up the M14 and the military vest should be possible.
Yeah, I don't know if they took the MK14. It's personally a weapon that I don't think is really that good for loot crate. Like, you mainly want to try and look for a Groza, an AWM. But if you feel like using that weapon, if you're comfortable with it, definitely go for it. It is a weapon that in the right scenario, it can absolutely shred your enemies. It's a really good weapon in the right scenario, but you've got to try and play around it to the better, to its strength.
I do like the fact that, and sometimes it's undervalued or underrated. Of course, in the early stages of the game, it's a bit safer, but they didn't hang around that loot crate. They got what they wanted and moved away. The car was near the loot crate. And maybe he's making snow angels.
Damn it. Man, I missed doing that. They haven't snowed in France in ages.
Really?
Yes. I'm so sad.
Not even in the
You're making
Alps?
me sad, Imperium.
Okay.
Come on, I want snow over there, dude. You're going to have a nice loot crate going to be dropping on through. Because he got the tree, he got that flare gun, so he just got an extra loot crate, and that's going to be around castle location. No one's around him because everyone just runs away from castle. I don't know why. I just love it, and you see it's paying off. There you go.
MK14, all gate 3.
He's got the all. That's
level 3 helmet, level 3 military vest. This could be exactly what Quadcore need to step up further and further in the overall standings, Max.
Snakes in the grass and snakes on the roof. Quadcore, they're just going to be holding that location on castle. The zone is on top of it, and it's very fortified, so no one can get really close without you being informed about the presence of an enemy team. So it's a really good place to defend.
Yeah, it is. It is. You've got lots of protection. You've got also a nice high-rise area. AST following up with 2 fantastic kills onto KharDimaghh, but not
taking a shot.
Not taking a shot. And I think that's actually clever because they know as the zone is moving forward, as we get that overview, that when you do shoot up, when you do take those shots, you alert teams around you of your location in some way, shape, or form. So it's not always wise to go for that bit of action. As you see BNT moving in from outside the safe zone as our camp twin. LZQ, as I said, finished 5th in this game 1, looking to imitate that first game performance and finish high up. But
they need 2 members now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They could come into trouble soon enough with Nomad Warriors. We are onto BNT, Max, man. They're looking pretty good, full squad as to be expected. Yeah,
and also I just saw the zone again, once again, totally going to the advantage of ShiNiGaMi balck. Minute 1, they had a perfect drop, and they still have that perfect location, coastline, edge of the zone. They can also gatekeep the entry point to that zone. So right now, ShiNiGaMi balck looking super strong, purely talking about that positioning point. Though AST, they're going to be holding their ground. They are on this location. No team surrounding them, so they should be safe. Then the location, like in the zone, and once again, they are trying to use that coastline. Also, No Mercy had the coastline, so 3 teams look extremely solid on their positioning so far, Imperium, and they're going to be high contenders for this #1 spot.
Yeah, AST, this Astana team, they need a good result, Max, to be honest, because they're currently
too many members in that car.
24th So a couple of kills, couple of kill points, not a bad thing. But now we could see ShiNiGaMi balck. No mercy, looking to deliver no mercy. But they're in the one vehicle. They get away safely. No real damage.
Do they so? Oh, they do lose a few, a bit of their HP though during that fight. AWM. Oh, that's a perfect drop.
Is it worth the swim?
I'll go for it.
Okay, go on then. See you later.
No, that's definitely not worth it. Don't do it.
From a genuine point of view, would you, if you, of course,
if you knew that there was an AWM, you don't know.
Of course.
So yeah, don't. I would not go for it. And well, it's just cool to see that happening.
Yeah.
Though. But yeah, so all these teams on the coastline, though, AST, they're still holding the high ground. Just going to be trying to hold it.
It's exactly what they need to do, because like I mentioned, Maxon, they need a good result. They're currently very close to the elimination zone in 24th. And because this is the last chance, like you mentioned, for them to really be in control of their finishing result, they need to get good.
But also AST, they have a good position right now, but if the zone isn't on top of them, you see that surrounding area around that mountain? You see how they have no cover?
Yeah,
if they have to peel away, they're done for.
Yeah, I did notice that indeed.
Especially got no mercy. So no mercy, they're going to take the opportunity, they're going to take 4 kills.
Now we do see T25, all 4 members live, but they are separated, Maxman. You've got 2 in one compound and 2 in another compound.
They're hoping for the zone to be on top of them. They're just praying. But
I would imagine if they're hoping for the zone to be on top of them, that they would group together as a full squad. If they're not moving, I wonder why they're not together as a full squad. Maybe they're communicating via VC and developing a strategy based on where the safe zone is ending, because we are getting close to that blue zone moving in. Of course, time will tell. CsPGPk on the edge, near that riverfront, and also near the river where BNT are moving across from both bridges.
CsPGPk might be wanting to take that fight versus BNT Imperium. They're going to be a little bit split. 2 members and 2 members, 2 squads going to be split up right now. Going to be forcing into RG and CsPGPk. So not the best scenario to be in if you are Team BNT. The zone will be closing up, and it will not be on Castle, so it feels bad, man, for Team Quad. But look at that, no mercy. AST, ShiNiGaMi balck, and trust the process. Perfect location for them.
Yeah, but it's still early days. We're still only 15 minutes in. LZQ, the final 2 members, 2 of them got knocked down. They need to be.
Too many chicken dinners.
I'll tell you what, I think their driver needs to change, because that's the second time they've gotten stuck. You know, maybe he needs to go back and take a couple of driving lessons, Maxon.
I do too. I drive exactly like that. I'm like the worst driver ever. That's why France is not safe. It's only because of me. I'm safe for Dublin because you're there. Don't laugh.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, but the difference is we involve guns. What?
Okay.
As a CsPGPk, BNT coming closer and closer
they're
together.
Gonna clash.
Because here's the thing. Because vehicles have a wider kind of level, a wider
hitbox?
Hitbox, sound box, you could say. CsPGPk will have heard. They're going right in now. Nith gonna go in. He does knock down man, but not fully knocked down, but he does chunk a lot of health onto him.
That's a nice
as
angle.
he's gonna try and hit those resources. Are they gonna follow up? CsPGPk, Nith, I fear there's a bit of a risk. Molotov cocktail going out. That's exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, gonna be throwing out that Molotov. Unfortunately, I don't think gonna be doing much.
Oh wow!
Shit damage. Where's that grenade? Going to be able to do some work, though the Gross is going to be picked up there by Team AST, so that's going to be a good weapon for them on the long run. Can out-trade AKMs and M4s pretty damn easily, Imperium.
I like what Man is doing, staying where he is, because he's actually providing a bit of a distraction, because 3 other members of BNT have gone into the house opposite where CsPGPk are. So it's a matter of, okay, they focused on Man, they didn't see where the rest of BNT were going, and now they've actually felt surprised by 1 member emerge, got knocked down, he's being revived, using those resources.
Yeah, also it is a 3v4 Imperium. Good thing to note out right now. Their grenade's going to be coming on through.
I think that's LZQ, and
I think that's a team a headshot versus team LZQ. They're going to be clashing on this coastline.
4v2.
Yeah, ooh, that's not a good situation. Being though, CO going to try and make a run for it.
He's trying to go into water. Is he going to be able to swim around and protect himself? Only told me to no, Sprite down to half.
If you go too deep, also you die instantly, Imperium. So Sprite, don't go too deep. Oh, well, he could actually go deep and not give them the kill, but he did unfortunately give over the kill over to Headshot.
But what it did was it allowed that final member of LZQ to run away for his dear life. He's going to have to be careful, because you do notify the enemy position if you're close enough to them, if you do start running away, and also because it's an open field, there's not much he can really hide behind. It's 4v1. it will be really good if he does manage to survive.
Yeah, if he's able to try and get those positioning points, we
Yeah.
saw that it can be very rewarding. Those positioning points
Exactly.
are way more important than those kill points at the end of the day. So try and get that for yourself.
They need a good result. They need to finish in the top 10 maximum. They cannot.
Not even top 10. They need to get top 5, I think. Like, just
No,
to be
I think
safe.
top 10
Only
will
top
be
10?
safe. I think so.
You win very little points in top 10. And they also haven't got like any kills. Like, they just got
That's
taken
true.
down super early because of
Yeah.
that car move by
Yeah.
Team Camp to win.
Yeah.
So they have to try and make up for that, and they've got to try and aim way higher now.
Yeah, no, in fairness, I would tend to agree with you. But
Is it a coastline zone? Let's see. Is it going to be one? Oh, it is a coastline zone. Look at that.
For
Team
now,
RG,
for now.
No mercy. BNT and also CS Pro Gaming seeming good so far. But BNT and CS Pro Gaming still in that passive clash of a few minutes ago. Still don't know who's going to be coming out on top. It is still a 4v3 situation. One team might be taking the advantage.
Oh, look at that fantastic
nice one,
grenade
yeah.
shot by Jay. See, doesn't connect.
Wasn't cooked.
But what I like is it's alerting. It's in terms of it's making CS Pro Gaming kind of not sure, not really
They're on
kind
alert.
of where can we go if they're getting in a grenade shot from this distance.
Shh, they can't see me.
Is he John Cena? You can't see me. As trust the process.
I was
in
like, I'm gonna
two
let you
vehicles,
on your own there.
3 and 1, moving in, trying to find a better position. Exactly what they need to do. But Vcash is on a bike. He's got to be careful. I think he's facing pressure from Team 13, but they do manage to get away.
Yeah, did you get away there? BNT seemed like they might be wanting to pull the trigger.
Away.
I'm not too sure, but CS Pro Gaming,
I'll
they don't want to. They're making a run for it. Emerge left on his own. Wait for me, guys. What the hell's going on? Please. I need friends. They're going to go a little bit back to another compound a little bit further back right now. But no, don't leave Emerge on his own.
Oh,
don't
no
leave Emerge
mercy.
on his own.
Yeah, but look at No Mercy and
Oh, no.
Nomad Warriors going at each other in another area of the map. We will find out who is going to come out on top.
Who's this car driver? Take his license away. God damn it, he forgot all of his friends. They're going to have 2 members down, unfortunately on their own. Emerge going to get region up by Magenta. Though, making a jump for a Danish and JC. Whoa! Let's go.
I believe I can fly. Woo! As we now are still onto the area of BNT against CS Pro Gaming. CS Pro Gaming have managed to survive for now, but it's a bit of a cat and mouse chase, as we do see that at BNT are the cats and CS Pro Gaming
so
are the mouse in
surprised.
this situation.
I'm so surprised CS Pro Gaming was able to recover from that move. It was so weirdly played from them.
Yeah.
They could have took their time, but they just started rushing on their own. Though, ShiNiGaMi balck, they're going to be just walking in the open. That's even worse than 4 members in a car. That's just not something you want to do right now. But no members are around, so they are lucky on that point to be sure. Though, BNT, they're now set a new location in this little house for themselves. The zone will be just on top of them.
Danish!
There you have the zone. No, AST going to be rushing into this compound. Picking already a few downs on the members of No Mercy. Though Punisher going to try and get around that kill. And he does get the squad wipe. Punisher punishing for that engage with the car from Team AST.
Yeah,
Perfect
the
move.
Australian
Clutch.
team of No Mercy. Living up to her name, AST are down for count. They're going to finish 13th overall in this game too. Not what they want to maximum.
Right now, then Team BNT seems like they want to try and pull the trigger. They did have Nit that was put down. And this would be a 3v2 scenario if they do try and pull the trigger. Doesn't seem like they want to do so. Though, Bilal, he's looking for, he's hungry for kills. He does have a Molotov up and ready. Might be trying to use it. No need to cook a Molotov, so he should be fine. Going to try and use it right there. Nice, going to be used up.
Oh,
it connects right on top
right
of it.
on
Nice!
target. Knocks
Burn,
Nick
baby,
down.
burn!
This is going to
No, you're still in
MX
it.
jet.
You're still in it. Oh, damn it. I thought he was going to be put down. That would have been really bad for Magenta. Though he does have the Uzi. Look at that. The Uzi move coming out from Team BNT might be a thing if they do rush in that compound.
Yeah, but with the... Oh, wait, a grenade
another
comes out
Molotov.
from Merge.
Woo.
No, it's a Molotov cocktail. My apologies.
Oh, he's
Knocks
down. He's
Danish.
dead.
Is Danish going to die? He has burned to death.
He has been absolutely melted to the ground, Imperium. And that's BNT. Normally they started with the man advantage. It was a 4v3 scenario, and they are coming out losing this skirmish. Now, Bilal, they're still 3 members strong at the end, so it will be a 3v3 scenario. They want to try and engage in this compound, but not really having the opportunity.
Okay.
Do they have grenades anymore? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I know CS Pro Gaming have... I know CS Pro Gaming have managed to kind of, run away a couple of times, but I feel at this stage, as the safe zone is going to start closing
Nice! Now you're engaged. This is a moment. This is the time. This is for you to shine. Emerge, though, still going to be beyond that wall. They do have third-person view, so they should be able to play around that a little bit, trying to get a little bit more information on the enemy team, though. Magenta going to try and get to the safety of its allies, probably to try and get regen back up. I don't know if they saw that, but also No Mercy is not too far behind them. Might be looking for the engage if they did hear those gunshots.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Maxman, the safe zone is getting... The blue zone is getting closer and closer. Pull the trigger. You got to make a play sooner rather than later before you end up getting caught out. This is Vikendi. This is a small map. The blue zone is going to close in soon enough, and you're only wasting time, wasting resources, and really risking your late game position.
Nomad Warriors just got swept out. They were out of the zone, and ShiNiGaMi balck, they had the perfect location in that zone a little bit early on, and they're giving that away. They dropped in this location in PM, and they're giving it away. I don't know why they moved. There was no need to do so. And now they just might be coming out as a losing team in the lower quarter of this matchup. And it feels really bad for them.
Feels bad indeed. I can't really say anything else about that. All right. Hopefully they will turn around and have a better performance in game 3 as
the zone hurts now, though.
The zone does hurt. That's what I'm talking about between BNT and CsPGPk. They're not exactly on health.
Aimlocker, what are you doing, my friend? Why are you splitting away from Team RG?
Here's their scene.
You're going to try and 1v4 Team No Mercy? No man has ever done that. He's going to probably try and give it a try, though. CsPGPk already now. The fight is starting. Going to have a rush in this compound as Emerge was put down on his knees. Looking for the engagers, get the finishing blow, though. He's going to get engaged from behind by Magenta, and his team is just not following up. That is not what I call synergy, Imperium.
No, that one member of BNT initially went out on his own, but we're going to see Exjenta coming in hard, and that is a squad wipe, I believe, forcing no one man left. Man is going to go down, and finally that's a squad wipe. CsPGPk, they were being chased, but BNT just couldn't get the job done.
BNT, they could have got the job done, but they just didn't take the full potential of their team.
They didn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Though T25, one member's going to be down, though, also in this open area. Not the best situation to be in. Cam to win do have an open fire position right on top of him, so if his team can try and save him, that will be great. Maybe use some smoke. Oh, trying to be sneaky Odin, but unfortunately, your snake level is not high enough, and you will be scouted out.
So maybe he needs to talk to SNG.
Oh, yeah, SNG. SNG was the S stands for snake. That's...
We talked about that during, before the broadcast, and it just sounds so much funnier than when you initially said it. But we do see that T25 are down to 2 players. Campton Win looking strong with a full squad. Finally, we're into the top 10 teams. 9 teams remaining. 26 players alive. No Mercy are under pressure. They got a great squad wipe on, I believe it was AST earlier on. And now they're going to try and follow. Actually, no, not a squad wipe. They put, no, it was a squad wipe on AST. It's LZQ that have won.
AST pulled the trigger and they got turned around.
Yeah, exactly.
By No Mercy, though, it was. Though, No Mercy, still 3 members strong against RG. 4 members strong. They did go back together. Ownlocker was a little bit too aggressive earlier, but his team did follow up on them. That was pretty nice coming out from them. Though T25, Loki and Ares, they're going to be facing up against Camp to win. Don't know if they can really make it out alive, though. LZQ, CO, he's going to be moving out and making a run for it as Cam to win is too busy taking care of T25.
Yeah, I know. Using distraction just run away. Really
good job.
Play.
The zone is moving in, and if you are T25, you're not in the best scenario, though. Cam to win, do you have 1 member down? Maybe you want to try and get that finishing blow, but the zone is packing an absolute punch. He's in an open location, going to take heavy fire from Trust the Process. Shigara have an open fire on Aris. Loki, last member remaining on T25. I don't think he can make it out alive because he has to make it through this location. Going to try and make a smoke road for himself, but will it be enough? I'm not too sure, Imperium.
I really don't think it is. It's a matter of sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Cam to win and Trust the Process.
Yeah, and Trust the Process have the high ground. Now, the only thing he can do to possibly survive this situation, Maxman, is as risky as it is the fact that if Trust the Process focus their concentration on Camp to win, and he's able to flank around, but at the end of the day, you've got Bullet near him. Kish, down and out, Camp to win, squad wipe, Trust the Process, securing more kills.
Yeah, and same also for Camp to win. Sorry for T25, he just got a little bit, he did get swooped in a little bit and get a finishing blow.
He's fine.
He's fine. He's got that tree. That tree is all you need. Didn't cook the grenade, unfortunately, just going to be a little bit behind. Not doing much right there. He's going to use in the smoke. Once again, he's going to try and make that smoke road for himself. The Trusted Process just applying so much pressure on that remaining member of T25. it's going to be a really hard situation for him to like
Well,
ease his way out of.
He's only got 10 seconds until the zone starts moving in.
And he is
Trust
out
the
zone.
process are close to the zone, so they don't have far to
They're
go.
leaving.
However, they are close to Team 18, Team 8, which is No Mercy, but they're also under pressure themselves. So, sorry, Team 18. Yeah, so either way, this is now going to look in. Loki's most likely going to lose his life.
No Mercy facing off against Team RGStar. 3 members on their side. RG 4 members, 4v3.
Oh!
They're having 2 members down. Gangsky, you're the last chance for your team. Can he make it happen? It's going to be definitely really hard. They did win game number 1 on Sanhok. Will they be able to repeat that success on this Vikendi map? Doesn't seem like they're in a good scenario to do so. Imperium, the zone is still closing up. Loki, though, made it out.
I don't think RG are... They're under a lot of pressure by a lot of teams. There's a reason why the first...
They're surrounded. That is not good. Also, Joker's the last man still up Imperium. He's the last hope for Team RGStar. And we talked about, like, they are in the #1 position, so they're still safe.
Exactly.
But if you can try and get those extra points for yourself, you're just making it, like, safer for you.
Look at Loki. He's still going. However, he's taking a lot of hit damage from that blue zone.
Oh.
And with Shigar
Is he
spicing
bugged?
him out.
Loki! Oh, no, okay, he's out of the zone. Okay, that was really weird. Oh, no, unfortunately, he's just going to be scouted out by Quadcore. That's going to be Pacific getting that extra point for his team.
The kill goes over to Quadcore, so
Look at the Nomad Warriors. They have 1 member just snaking around. Everyone's just trying to snake in the zone. Though Aim Locker did get regioned up by Joker. But Joker did get put down after. So Aim Locker, now you are the last hope for your team. Gonna try to switch over that. Right now, no mercy. Still trying to sneak around. He does have the M4. He can outtrade a lot of weapons with that. But CsPro Gaming, losing an extra member. That's going to be Nit, the really bad driver of earlier. Never leave your friends or you'll get punished for it.
Never leave your friends. Oh, Agenda. ICBM getting the knockdown onto that member of CsPro. Really great focus coming out from down now.
AK.
Aim Locker.
Help me, please. Try to regen me, man.
On a side note, did you know that No Mercy are on 11 kills right now?
Yeah,
they're still in the game.
And
They got
8
1
for
player
Quad.
left, but Pacific now being knocked down. Fatman on down. All members of Quadcore are under pressure with only 2 players having full health, although Fatman has now just been revived. They've got Top around him. They've got RG. They've even got...
Oh, no. This will be maybe the end of Quadcore. The zone is moving against them. Imperium and Trust the Process, they're holding their ground, not going to let them peel away whatsoever. And this might be the end of their story, though. They're making a rush for it. They have to do something, Imperium, and they're doing it right now. He's running right through. No, he's not going to work out. You've got to try and play it sneaky as much as possible, but he's going to get taken down. 1 member, Quadcore still.
Oh, Gangsy
Azrock
actually goes in.
Yeah.
He knocks in Azrock.
Yeah, he does have that positioning advantage, and he's going to be swooping out Team Quadcore. 3 teams remaining, 5 players all around. This is going to be a huge last move, and No Mercy looking really strong, but same Trust the Process. There are 3 members, 3v1v1 Imperium.
Okay, look at Aim Locker. Aim Locker has shots onto Gangsy. Gangsy's trying to move out. He's trying to flank around, but Bullet takes him down. We're into the final 2 teams. 3 against 1. Can Aim Locker pull off the clean play of the sentry? Flank out. He's got to try and
He has the car.
He has the car, but he's got to try and bait Trust the Process. Now, the risky thing about being behind the car...
He saw it. Nice, good job with the UMP, but unfortunately taking a lot of heavy damage from Vcash. He does get the flank, explodes the car, and the car will be his demise.
Exactly. I was just trying to bring that point up. The car was a risky place to be behind, because, yes, that's all it took. Trust the Process coming out on top, Maxman.
Damn it.
That's a 3rd place and a 1st place coming out from them.
Damn it, I'm so happy about their... they're just showing up to the party today, Imperium, and it's really nice to see that happen. Also, it was Quadcore. I'm just taking my notes right now, guys. And also CsPro. Like, so you got CsPro Gaming. That was pretty high in the standings. They were 5th position.
Yep, really great play. Also, we're actually seeing a certain level of consistency in the results, Maxman, from these first 2 games. So, No Mercy, that finished 1st in game 1. They finished 3rd in game 2. RG finished 2nd in game 2. They finished 2nd in game 3. Sorry, game 1, game 2, my apologies.
Yep.
And then obviously we see that Trust the Process finishing 3rd. So the same 3 teams have finished top 3 in the first 2 games. So really nice consistency. And Quadcore, who were looking pretty good, they had gotten an okay finish in the first game. They end up finishing 4th in this Game 2.
Yeah, they did really good this game, really made up for it. Going to have a few highlights there for all of you beautiful people at home. Look at that. That was an early fight when Team SD just had open fire on top of KharDimaghh. KharDimaghh was like just taken out really early on in this game in Pyram. And they just after like winning another fight and they just got taken down right after, unfortunately for them. Yeah, that was a really interesting second game. So once again, Trust the Process, #1 position. Then Team RGStar. Still, I think they're safe to assume that they are still in that #1 position. Like it is completely safe to assume they're still in that #1 spot.
For now. I will be interested to see if a couple of other teams within the Group A have moved up above that. 10th place, but obviously time will tell. CS Pro Agenda, that was really the disappointment of the day, and actually, in my opinion, probably one of the most disappointing plays of the tournament on the wildcard split in my eyes is BNT. They completely lost what they could have achieved. They had CS Pro Gaming on the back foot for a good 4 or 5 minutes, and they
got outplayed. Also,
no,
they got outplayed, and at the same time, they didn't use everything that they had to their advantage.
We saw one member went in on his own, got knocked down. Another member came in and did get the knockdown onto CS Pro Gaming, but then the rest of CS Pro Gaming came in, got the squad wipe, and that was it.
They were trying to look like the heroes of this game, but unfortunately, by doing so, that's what caused their demise today in Pyram, and they just got taken down pretty early on in that game. And also, like one team I was really disappointed in was ShiNiGaMi balck. They had the perfect position. The zone was exactly where they dropped, and they'd given away their perfect location to try and go back inland. And after they felt like they were out of the zone, they would have held their position. I'm sure they could have been easily in the top 5 position.
Yeah, fair enough. I won't disagree, but I'm actually kind of gonna give them a little bit of a benefit of the doubt because of the fact that they had such a good run of games yesterday.
We're talking about consistency.
I know, but they had increased, I believe, something like 10 places in the 4 games yesterday. So I'm trying to give them a bit of a
give them a joker.
No. Oh, sorry. No,
okay.
Sorry, guys. I also want to mention Nomad Warriors. Nomad Warriors finished 5th. They needed a bit of a better finish, and they've done that, as we will see the results of this first game. Trust the process. 11 kills.
No mercy, 13.
30 points, 41.
Yeah, they're doing absolutely awesome. 10 extra, just 9 extra points ahead of Team No Mercy. So they're definitely doing a really good job so far. And they're climbing up the ladder.
Disappointingly, RG only got 5 kills. Okay, not disappointingly, sorry. But compared to what we're used to seeing them, getting 8 kills above, only 5 kills. You know, we even saw Quadcore get 8 kills.
So No Mercy basically like second position just with all of those kills up their sleeve. They're doing a really good job. 32 points, then 27 going over to RGStarTeam. And they're going to be going over to the lower part of the bracket. Black Dad, once again, just hasn't showed up very unfortunately. This team hasn't been really here. And KharDimaghh in 15th position because they got swiped out so early on, doing huge mistakes early on, and just they got to try and reconsider how they're going to pull off their early game.
Also, the fact that Astana, they needed a good result. They had actually dropped a position below LZQ. And once again, LZQ finished higher than them. Astana, you got 2 games, both Erangel. You need to pull out the performance of your lives on those 2 games. Credit to Astana, they got 3 kill points. But if you don't follow it up with a higher overall position, you're going to pay the price.
Going to have this nice head-to-head of Trusty Process versus Team No Mercy. Like, it's pretty even. Like, I'm not going to lie, it's really nice.
Like, you know, two kills a difference and less than 200 damage points in the difference between the 2 teams. Of course, match points counted because of the fact that 30 points for Trust the Process. But yeah, No Mercy, Trust the Process. I really, honestly, like, Trust the Process, they've been one of your favorite teams.
Yeah.
This tournament, and they've come out on top.
Yeah, like Trust the Process is a team, if they play good, they can be like just easily one of the top team contenders. And right now we're going to have this little head-to-head of ShiNiGaMi versus Gangsky. Gangsky was doing such a good job on that end zone. He was holding position so well. After he did get overwhelmed, they had like 3 or 4 angles on top of him, and it's just a little bit too much to take care of. Yeah. But still, like, he got 4 kills for his team, 5 going over to ShiNiGaMi. And like they're just 2 highly skilled players, so GG, well played to them. And once again, Trust the Process and sorry, not Nomad Warriors, No Mercy, going to be doing huge moves in this second game on Vikendi.
Yeah,
and it's only game 2 of today.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. You know, they went up to 11th place. Trust the Process did from 14th. Okay, you add on 41 points to that. And I believe that could put them above that 10th place. Of course, we still got another 4 games from the 2 groups left, but really trust the process. Definitely think they can finish in the top 10 overall.
Because also, we've been talking about that during the entire broadcast today, as the Group A hasn't been really shown that high, except for which one was it? It was Camp to Win. And now you have a team like Trust the Process just showing up, and they are climbing up the ladder, trying to get in the top 10 position, which is great. We'll have to see the standings during the break after, and we'll keep you guys informed on all of that. And also, if you want to be informed about everything PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split related, you can just go check out the link of clubopen.pubgmobile.com, and you'll be able to stay updated on the standings, on a favorite team, or you also have a bunch of articles that come out if you want to stay updated on all of the extra piece of spicy information that comes out to you.
Yeah, of course. And you know, Camp to Win, because you mentioned them, up until this point, they were the highest Group A team. They've had a couple of disappointing results, Max, and yet to be in the top 5 in the first 2 games. Haven't really made an impact in terms of kills overall, and I definitely, coming into these last 2 games, I'd like to see them really make a bigger name for themselves. And as I said, going forward, increase their confidence.
We'll have the answer to that question in the next few games of Erangel. 2 games of Erangel coming extremely soon for you guys, right after just a very short break. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Man, like...
Up your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for game number 3 on Erangel. Myself and Imperium are ready to bring you the action of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought through the power of Vivo, the official sponsor and smartphone of this tournament. Imperium, we're ready to drop.
Yeah, of course. Before we go through the standings and what we did find out, if you want to get more information on the PUBG Mobile Club Open Tournament, if you want to check out the standings, check out VODs, get up to date, you can head over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com now. And of course, like I said, if you're watching us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, whatever platform, hit that like, hit that follow, smash that subscribe, keep up to date, get notified on when the PUBG Mobile Club Open goes live across all the regions.
EU, Middle East, North America, South America, Wildcard, which has been full of action so far. If you want to check it all out, do hit that notification bell also, so you will be notified when we do go live once again. So yeah, 2 first games, pretty nice, and one really good thing is that like the 3 first positions have been shared between only 3 teams.
I believe, like me and Maximum mentioned, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, this is the first time we've had the same 3 teams finish in the top 3 positions. Of course, can be different order, 2 games in a row. So really nice consistency coming out from those teams. But we are now into Erangel, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we are ready to jump. Seems like we might have a few teams go towards this military base position. One team that loves military base, it is Trust the Process. They've been going there again and again and again on their last few games on Erangel. Hasn't been really working out for them. And as we see, the first team to drop, which is it? Of course, it's Trust the Process Imperium. They're going to jump for it.
Along with T25 as well.
And T25. Oh, they're also a team that really enjoys it. So T25 versus Trust the Process, they're going to be clashing very soon. But Trust the Process today has been dominating the early game phase, so I think they might be coming out victorious. But at the end of the day, if you do support T25, it is not over until the teams are down.
Trust the Process from Nepal.
Yeah, the Nepal hype train is on,
represented,
baby.
And they must be feeling the love because Trust the Process, after 2 fantastic results, have climbed up to 6th place overall. Yes, of course, they are behind and ahead and in between teams that have not played as many games, but they've moved up. That's the most important thing. They are taking control of their overall position, Max, man.
Yeah, I've written 7th position on my notes, maybe like 6 or 7. We'll just 6.5.
It's 6.
Then 6.5.
It's 6.
It's 6. 100%.
It's 6.
Okay, 6. It's fine. Okay, I'm wrong, Imperium. My bad. So the zone is going to be coming out. Unfortunately, not a military base zone. We haven't had one military base zone so far, and I'm really sad about that because these are like some of the best zones to have in the entire Erangel map.
Talking about military base.
You've got
3 teams. We've got AST, we've got T25, and we've got Trust the Process. If you have any idea, AST or T25, sorry, ABBA, not AST, my apologies, ABBA, you want to be careful. Ooh. One member, MK Gun, already down. Aries in a 3v1 situation, essentially. Oh, knocks out Severus. He chases Sabri. Sabri doesn't know where to go.
On the left, he's got the information. Can he try and back him up? And he gets the 1v3 clutch. Look at it, Aries been an absolute god.
That was just chasing his tail around. Aries just really left that crumble of trail, and Sabri fell for the bait. Really great play coming out from T25.
And we're not even 3 minutes in Imperium, and we're already having 3 members down on the side of Team AST. T25 weren't doing that good so far, but they're just starting so good on this Erangel map. Maybe this is their map. This is their time to shine.
No, because they've been consistent. They finished 5th in their second game.
Like even higher. I mean, to get that number 1.
Of course. It all
maybe
starts.
This time.
Yeah. Yeah. 100% agree. Just, I'm so impressed with T25 and in particular, although I have forgotten what the exact member it was. Sorry. But just overall, really great play by them. You could say that ABBA fell for a hook, line, and sinker, but you know, he led him that way. It was really intuitive play. Got the kills. Focus.
Also, like, that means that they got now a 4v1 situation because they got 3 members down. That means that they have the control of military base. And military base in this map has got so much loot.
Trust the Process.
Yeah, but they dropped away. They dropped on the back foot. So I don't know if they're going to make their way. We can't see it on the map. If they do make their way, they're going to be challenged on that military base. But right now, they had a gap of time during which they could loot up entirety of military base and get all the loot. And Pachinki.
Of course. And hopefully we will see that sooner rather than later. Once again, Quadcore. No mercy, no mercy. 2 games in a row, finishing top 3. Momentum is flying. In the first 2 games alone, Maxman, they've climbed a total of 10 positions in the standings. They've just leaps and bounds.
I don't think I have to repeat myself. I do not recommend 4 people in a car. Better be careful. Unless you have to reposition really fast there, I would be okay. But also then, no mercy. They're just such a big fan of this Pachinki location on Erangel. Though Quadcore, they did drop a few times on the last weekend, and it didn't work out for them. And once again, they are very split. That's their key, like, strat, I guess you can call it. They just play super split. But if they're able to sandwich up no mercy on an engage, they might turn it around for them. But still, Quadcore hasn't been able to take control of Pachinki during all of these Erangel matches.
Yeah, Quadcore also another Nepal team going up against No Mercy that are represented by Australia. Australia is only have that one team in the wildcard region, and it is, of course, No Mercy. So be proud of your Kangaroo boys. They have hopped, jumped, and skipped in the overall standings, Maxon.
Yeah, they're being great. Also, like that means the Australians, that's their only team in the entire tournament.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Yeah, like not even only wildcard, just the entire
Well, no,
tournament.
because you still got the fall split. They could.
Yeah, of course you got to have fall split. Before spring split, there's the only Australian team.
Exactly. So yeah, we do see CS Pro Gaming coming close to Camp to Win. Camp to Win had a good, decent enough first game.
Look at T25.
You know, they need to have a slightly better position overall.
Look at that T25. They're just so split. They have like Loki on his own, Odin on his own, and then we have Ares and Zeus. Though Eots from Team ABBA is going to try and make it through that bridge location. He's the remaining member of Team ABBA. And we make it alive. He's going to be clashing with Odin very, very soon. We're going to have to see how that's going to work out. They did clear out this military location.
ABBA, the final member, Eots goes away. Odin knows where he kind of is, but he's just going to ignore it. So yeah.
He's fine. Also, then, as I said, trust the process. They did not go for military base. They went around. You have two compounds you can take around that location. Though, Camp to Win, they're going to be having one member knocked down with the M24 by CS Pro Gaming.
Where is the rest of Camp to Win members? Disconnect now, joining, looking to knock it down, looking to revive a Kish quite effectively. LZQ under pressure by Team 14, which is RG. You don't want to go up against his RG team, in my opinion, Maxon.
Especially early game. They're extremely scary. Imperium LZQ already lost one member, so now it's turned into a 3v4. Grenade going to be cooked up a little bit. Was that grenade or smoke? Yeah, it was a grenade. Unfortunately, Joker did see it, so he's going to be able to reposition.
Good effort by Faba. Yeah. I did actually like that. It did make Joker reposition quite effectively. But is this No Mercy? Have gotten a couple of knockdowns on the quad. I think it's actually a couple of kills, so it's 4v2 if I'm correct, Maxon.
Yeah, but right now, kill is on the ground. No Mercy, they have three different locations. Yeah, 4v3. No Mercy, they have multiple locations right here. They can try and pull off. They have to try and pull the trigger now if they want to try and regen back up Kill. Kill can't reposition. They have this location and can take him down if he tries to get to the safety zone.
No, this is good. This is good.
He does use a smoke though, so maybe going to try and create that possibility for Kill. But they are right next to Kill. But you can't open a door when you're down too, so this is a little bit scary. Can he make it out? I'm not too sure.
Pacific is down for the count.
See you later. Yeah.
No, gotten two knockdowns. Really great play, but Punisher is going to come in and punish him for
his sins.
That knockdown.
Yeah, unfortunately going to be diving a little bit too aggressively. No Mercy though. They only have one member to take down, and that's Azrock, and he just left the scene.
He hasn't. He's still in that building. Yes, of course, he's fearful.
But he's on the same. He was split
spotted.
Too.
But Pachinki is big. There's a lot of houses. He can get away from there. Run in the opposite direction.
Though No Mercy, they still lost one member, and that's one good kill to have. That means No Mercy, they're going to, like, they did get into the top 3 and got number 1 position on game 1 on Sanhok. Number 3, no, actually not even number 3 because they got so many kills on that second game. They were in the 2nd position on Vikendi. So they are really big contenders to that victory, to that game. So taking them a few members away is going to be like better chances for the other teams in that group.
But I do think that being in the Erangel map, I think it's a little bit more of a disadvantage to be down one member.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's a bigger map, so a squad is going to make a bigger difference, in my opinion.
Definitely. It's really a bad move on the side of No Mercy to already lose that member so early on. They were going to have a little loot crate there, just here, just chilling in this open area. Seems like a forbidden fruit Imperium if you go for it. Yeah, they have a Groza. I'm okay with that. Also got a ghillie suit.
I was just going to say, the ghillie suit will be a big pickup because the Erangel map, once again, it's so big. That safe zone at the end, that end zone, could be very easily in the open.
90% of your games end with snake moves anyway. So if you can get the hand on the ghillie suit, feels good, man, to get that. Also, ShiNiGaMi balck were not very far. They were just in the compound next door, so if they want to rotate and get that. But after it is in an open area, would be kind of risky. Trust the process, really far away. They're going to have to start moving right now. Definitely. The zone doesn't do a lot of damage. They should be fine. But look at that T25. They are holding that bridge like their life depends on it.
Now, I don't think Trust the Process are going to use it, but what I got to give credit to T25 for doing is getting into that safe zone early. You know, so they're not going to be under pressure. They're going to be able to go into position where they want to, and as said, increase their chances of finishing over a high position. Yeah, and they did clear out military base, so they are stacked, and you do not want to deal with that team right now. They're going to have Team SD. They're taking the car. Just going to be... oh, they got 2 cars. Okay, that I say yes. We had so many car fails in last game on Vikendi. Feels bad, man. AST, they're from Kazakhstan. They've had not the best performance in the first 2 games. They have lost overall position to LZQ.
Yeah.
2 games remaining. This is their time to shine.
It is their time to shine, Imperium. They're going to have to try their very best. We're now 10 minutes in. The zone will be closing up in the next 30 seconds. 15 teams alive, 52 players still up and running. I'm just going to be trying to reposition now. No mercy. They are slowly going back to Pachinki. They left, and now they're going back. Seems like they want to try and get in the center section of this zone. And once again, they're going to be taking a little swim, and that's CS Pro Gaming.
Look, you know, they say it's good to get your exercise. It's great for your mental health. It's great for your physical health. You know, CS Pro Gaming, making good choices.
Making good choices. Sport, like health, is very important.
No, it is. Hey, look, it is in the world of esports. You know, people knock it as just people in their basement, nothing but playing on the computer.
You have to talk about me, Imperium.
Okay.
If we said non-broadcast, God damn it.
Okay. Anyway, ShiNiGaMi, balck, you mentioned that they've been a little bit disappointing, Maxman, that they really haven't shown up that well the last game. They're having a bit of fun.
Yeah, I think he knows he's on broadcast right now. He's just having a little bit of fun with that golden pan.
He's got a gold pan, Maxman. I want a golden pan.
I don't have enough money.
Oh. If anybody wants to donate a golden pan,
I should have played for the 2.5 million
my
USD.
address is.
Yeah.
If you want to send me a golden pan. But no, that's like ShiNiGaMi, balck.
That was a Q surrounded though by team KharDimaghh. So, and also Trust the Process down there.
And also Quad, that final member of Quad is there as well,
Yeah.
but I think he's playing it safe, Maxon, because he's hiding in the bushes.
Wait, Vcash is stopping right in front of him. Oh no. Wait, what are they doing right now? Are they just leaving? Oh man, that would be a huge opportunity, but if I were him, I would play it safe. Like, just
maybe
not go for it.
Azrock is trying to look like a rock.
Yes.
I'm technically not wrong, right?
Yes, Imperium.
He is. He's camouflaging as a rock.
Yes, Imperium.
As a rock.
Yes, Imperium.
As laugh, please.
Stop it,
please,
Imperium.
I need this.
Stop it, please, Imperium.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable, Imperium. Stop it, please.
In fairness, we now do see that Trust the Process has gotten onto KharDimaghh. One member has been knocked down.
This is not allowed to be on children's television. Blur it out, production team. Blur it out. What the hell is going on?
Look at this. They're going in. They're flanking around 2 in one area, 2 in another area. Let's see if they can take it down.
Trust the Process versus KD. Already going to be losing a few members on both sides. KD losing 1. Also Vcash on his knees. And they are now looking to try and pull the trigger. Trust the Process. They are looking to engage in that compound. And it's working out for him. Eagle shot put down. Safe for Death Shadow. Death Shadow will be killed shortly after. Now Trust the Process, they only have 2 members remaining. They will be able to regen back up Vcash.
Oh, wow.
Fortunately,
Great play.
He's called James. You remember that?
Yeah, James.
That's James of KharDimaghh.
James is still alive, as is Kingslayer, but Vcash, I believe, is about to lose his life. Kingslayer, instead of killing him, he's actually trying to use him as a bait. No, he's bait. Yes, he has.
Oh no! Why you trying to go for the car?
Yeah, why are you trying to go for the car?
We see that happen so often in Pyramid. At the end of the day, it always ends the same way.
It does.
You get taken down.
A Trust the Process looking to end Game 3 with another top 3 finish. Very much possible. Fantastic amount of kills they got in Game 2. They got 11 kills, Maxman. They've continued with another squad wipe. That's 4 more kills.
They're adding to their total score, Imperium. Really important for that. They are playing aggressive. Those are zones going to be moving on top of CS Pro Gaming and Team Headshot. Headshot, once again, 2 games less compared to everyone, but they're still pretty good in the standings overall, I believe, Imperium.
Who's that?
Team Headshot.
Headshot.
They missed 2 games.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good overall. They're in a safe area. Especially, like we said, considering they missed 2 games. But SGI, ShiNiGaMi, balck, popping off, trying to look to pick a fight with Nomad Warriors.
Wolf, he's going to go for it. He did get knocked.
Yeah, but look at Bronsberg. Bronsberg and Satsura are moving in, but they've got Chopper and Sohol behind them.
Getting that going to be launched on top, but they are in that hut, I do believe so. No, oh, it does actually get them. Good job. Good for you, SGI.
Oh, great play by Bronsberg.
Yeah, going to be able to get a little bit of knock right there. Chopper on his knees, not able to do much on that higher error, though. That was really a perfect flank coming out from eShmi. Going to get 2 extra kills for ShiNiGaMi. balck, disappointed in that second game. They are showing up and playing really well in this third one.
Taking no prisoners. Don't bait them. Just take the kill, take the points, and move on from there.
Oh.
However, it's not down and out for Nomad Warriors because he is going to be able to heal up Satsori. I believe it's going to be 2v3. No, it's actually 2v4. I thought
Do regen back up? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought one member is down for count.
Spray a little bit. Maybe you want to break that door. I don't know. But he does have the Scar L. A weapon was super common at the start of the game. Now it's really rare to find a Scar L.
It is.
So I really do enjoy that weapon if I can go for the Scar L. Really
great
cool.
grenade shot by
from
Sohail.
Yeah, Sohail does get a grenade. That is your opportunity to engage, and they are taking it.
Exactly.
Right now, Improvement. Satsura just doesn't want to deal with it. Going to try and pull off the flank. Can he pull it off? I'm not too sure. They did scout him out. Going to try and get behind him just in time, but Satsura will be knocked away. See you later, Nomad Warriors.
ShiNiGaMi, I'm not just impressed with the fact that they've come back into this, Maxman, but their positioning and their formation of pulling the trigger after that knockdown was just
perfect.
Beautifully
It's a very
executed.
textbook kind of assault.
It is, and it was really, I haven't used this word much, but it was actually really poetic in terms of, I know, you're laughing,
I'm looking at Imperium, I'm just giggling.
No, because there's a certain art to it, Maxman, because you're not really thinking the art of, wow, that was and you laugh at me for calling something poetic.
I told you already,
Jesus,
Imperium, it's all about blood, sweat, and death.
Jesus,
this is PUBG Mobile. It's very dark.
That escalated quickly.
not
Now
family
we
friendly.
do see EOTS.
Yeah, he still survived. He went in military base. He fenced against. It was also T25. So T25 they're here to finish the job, Imperium.
Yeah, low.
But they hot
Aries,
MVP.
Aries with that 3v1 run around. My apologies. AWM is possibly gonna be picked up by any team that wants to head towards it. We do see RG near it, but we also see Team 9 also close to it, so we might see a skirmish.
Damn it. I can feel the sweat on the EOT's forehead right there. Just like, okay, we're fine.
I can feel it calling in the air tonight. And T25 are actually going to move right into where LZQ are. It could be a 4v3 situation, Maxon.
Might be something happening very soon, though. EOT's going to have to start moving out, though. The car going to be scouted. No mercy. Ooh, RG, they're just lasering them down. Not taking down the car, unfortunately. But that's why I call, just spraying. That was 4-team spraying.
Okay, that's what? Thanks for saying the obvious.
Okay. Okay. You never know. Maybe blind people are watching. I'm just making it obvious for everyone.
My gosh.
God damn it, Imperium. We're all inclusive on this broadcast. Anyway, shots fired once again. Going to be coming up on BNT on the side of T25. Making a run for it. They will be able to make out to that compound just in time. But BNT, though, they are on the edge of the zone. And also, you have a team 15. Do you not remember who that is?
I think it's LZQ.
Is that LZQ?
I believe it's LZQ.
No, wait, was it? No, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, no, it's the ShiNiGaMi balck.
No, it isn't, because ShiNiGaMi balck is Team 13, Maxon.
Wait, ShiNiGaMi balck? So wait, who is that? I don't know who that is then. Oh, well, fair enough.
It's LZQ.
Are they grade 2?
No, it's Quad, actually.
Quadcore. Okay, so we were both from Imperium. Okay.
I was closer.
What? Okay, Imperium, it's fine. But yeah, Quadcore, so they're going to have one member remaining on their side, though. ShiNiGaMi balck, they're going to be clashing with EOS, the last remaining member. And as I say that, unfortunately, Caster's Curse, he gets taken away.
But we're seeing a lot of fire coming out on the side of ShiNiGaMi balck, because you've got AST, you've also got, I believe it's Team 8, which is Trusted Process, who've been absolutely fantastic, and Camp to Win, all surrounding ShiNiGaMi balck.
Yeah, ShiNiGaMi balck, they are in that pit. I don't think they can make it out alive. They do have like multiple angles of fire right on top of them. Trust the process. They also have a good angle on them, and they are just gonna have a really hard time making it out alive. Can the win though? They are just lurking, waiting for an opportunity to get in, maybe get a few kills. And also, if ShiNiGaMi balck trying to rush away, they will get taken away by Camp to Win. They're holding their position.
Going on to LZQ and they're winning that fight. These are two teams that are going up against each other in the standings, and it seems that actually finally AST are coming out on top, but now we do see T25 looking to get shots onto BNT. Yeah, just going to be spreading a little bit with that N4. Destro, though, he was knocked, and no mercy, going to be clashing with Team Headshot. They do get in this small house. But Destro is staying in the zone. I don't know why, maybe trying to keep as much cover as possible. Grenade's going to be cooked a little bit too much, and he's going to make it really easy for Punisher to take that kill. This is turned now into a 2v2 scenario. Imperium, as Destro should be going down. Yeah, he was taken down, unfortunately, with the M4. Frank Castle has been knocked down.
What was that move? Headshot, he just didn't need to do that, and he just made it really easy for Headshot to get that killing blow. Though, The last member, the still up on his very feet, able to run around, going to try and save up Gaitan, and he will be able to do so because they did swipe out Team No Mercy, and that's going to be 10 teams remaining.
LZQ Fabit looking pretty good, taking down BNT in another area of the map.
There they are.
LZQ are down to 2 players. I thought they were being put under a lot more pressure by AST, but I think it was maybe 1 or 2 players that they lost. Quadcore, the final member, has been taken out by Frankie.
Oh, Frankie got the kill in that car. Good job. Once again, even if you're getting fast with a car, you're very predictable to shoot down. They took it. Extra kill for them. That's going to be another team swooped out. 9 teams remaining. Imperium, we're getting to the end game.
Instead of Frankie goes to
They're still in that pit.
Hollywood, Frankie goes to Erangel and kicks absolute ass. Trust the process, looking to take out AST on that area of the map.
They're not looking to do so, they're doing it.
AST.
Yeah, they're not looking to do so, Imperium. They are doing it and doing it well. AST going to be clashing with Trust the Process. Bullet doing a lot of work right there. The Team Headshot also clashing with Team RGStar. Not the kind of team you want to mess with, Imperium. Though AST going to be trying to snipe through with that mini. Not really able to win that trade-off, though. And it seems like we will be losing 1 team right there against Trust the Process. Still, SLQ making a run for it. And that is just not worth it. See you later, my dude.
Yeah, now Trust the Process, like say, take out LZQ quite a bit.
ShiNiGaMi.
If we are down
Snake.
to 17s, Maxman.
Eshmi going to try and get inside that smoke. Maybe to try and regen Chopper. Or maybe try and pull the trigger on Vcash just right next to him.
It's a risky situation.
Yeah, I think he's going to regen.
Wolf
no, wait,
needs to join his team.
No, he's not going to regen. He didn't regen. Try and get in that bush. Okay, got in the bush. Vcash facing against Eshmi. Gonna try and rush in. He's up right now. He didn't see him.
But he doesn't see him.
And it seemed like there was just way too many bushes right there. Didn't see him. He does have the ghillie suit.
That's
really
true.
hard to spot, but he does have that golden pan, so really easy to spot that though. Oh no, fired on Trust the Process. Eshmi will be put down on his knees, very unfortunately. Nice trade-off after all. Trust the Process, Shigar very low. You want to try and reposition, but he's not the best spot to do so. So he's got to try and play it sneaky, try and play it like a snake, try and play it smart. AST though, they did reposition. They let CNAH on his own. Unfortunately, just couldn't make it out alive. Though they get under fire from Trust the Process. Bullet gonna be making new holes in those members of AST.
Camp to Win got a sneaky knockdown on the Trust the Process from another area of the map. Camp to Win need a good performance, and they're about to do that. Otmar is about to lose his life.
Let the zone take it. No extra kills going over to Trust the Process, and that's like a smart thing to do. He couldn't make it out alive there. It was just over for him and his team. And Wolf though.
He's still going.
Lonely Wolf.
We've got 6 kills, 6 teams, should I say. 20 players alive, 22 minutes in this game. This is a quicker game than I thought. Wolf gets taken out by Camp to Win. Good day. Really nice play from
Sixth position. Sixth position going over to ShiNiGaMi Ball, though, Camp to Win. They're going to try and be very smart about their move. They're going to try and get to the safety of that compound. Trust the Process, a little bit split, though. They are in those bushes and in the compound, maybe trying to split their efforts. I do not recommend that at this point of the game. But they're trying to do so, though. You are standing up, Lakey, and...
I think it's RG that are actually shooting at
Camp
to Win from a distance.
If you don't have any protection, make it yourself.
Oh, look at Ares. Look at Ares. He's ducked down. I don't think they see where Ares is because RG were looking to poke out Camp to Win. That was a really nice play from Ares.
Yeah. Look, they're going to try and explode the cars. Maybe he can get a killing blow on that, but though they're going to be moving out with 2 cars. Aim locker. That's a
good.
really
risky,
weird move.
but good. I actually like that, Maxan. I actually like that.
They get to the zone really faster, though you're taking a risk. Trust Process, they're ready to take you. Jump over the wall. Let's go. But RG, they're just engaging and they're just regretting that decision almost instantly. Axel's going to be knocked down. Trust Process picking that fight pretty well, but they're losing also a few of their members. 2v1 trade-off right now, Imperium. RGStar and Trust the Process doing really good, but Camp to Win, they're just vultures. They're waiting for the opportunity to engage on this fight. Trying to push it as fast as possible. But Trust the Process, they are just holding that compound pretty well.
No, Maxman, RG have T25!
Pulling the trigger, let's go! CsPGPk going to be also part of this fight, even though they are really far away. Trust the Process going to try and regen back up. He does do it just in time. But though, look at that, they will just solo. Look at that RG. They are 3, or is that 3
How
members?
are they able to survive this long? They are in the middle of 2 teams heavily, if not all the following 3 teams, and they're still surviving so well. However, because the aim locker knocking down 1 member, killing Joker. Sorry, no, Joker gets taken down. Aim locker gets 2 kills on the board. AK knocked down. RG down to 2 players.
Look at that move. He does have the 3rd person view. There's TPP after all, so he's able to get that extra bit of vision on the members of the Trusted Process when they were scouted out, but disconnected. Didn't get to the safety of that house just in time, so he will be punished for his sins, Imperium. That means Cam to win. 2 members still remaining. And it's going to be
CsPro
G-Play and
Gaming
Loki.
are in the top 5, and
Yeah.
they're looking damn strong. I believe they're a 4-man squad, Maxman.
Yeah, they're doing really good so far, though RG still hasn't moved so far. They're not ready to rush. Bullet is extremely low, and as I say that, he gets back to 100% of his HP. Third-person view, though, they might be able to see Bullet barely.
2-2-2, Maxman.
Yeah. It's very
RG.
close. 5 teams remaining.
Cam to win, trust the process, and then we have CsPro Gaming and T25 in the bushes.
What? Just broke it. Okay. They just broke the wheel just in case, I guess. But they could try and do the same move as Team RG, but it will be a hard move to pull off. Also, look at that. T25. From military base to this zone, they've been fighting constantly Imperium, and it's been paying off.
Yeah, but also, if you notice where CsPro Gaming were positioned, they were looking around where Trusted Process and Cam to Win are. They, unless I can see, they do not know where T25 are. So that could
Grenade?
be a disadvantage for them.
Are you just going to be using on the car, I guess? I don't really know what you use that for, but the car's going to explode. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
the
a
smoke grenade.
Okay, I thought that
Okay,
was
so Bullet is looking to move around. Nice position coming out from them. However, he's got to be careful because Cam to Win are moving in. They're getting into a car. This could be a risky situation as CsPro Gaming looking to find out T25 in the middle of the
That
field.
means that's a free opportunity for Cam to Win to flank Vcash and Bullet in the back, but he's using the car himself.
Look at
Imperium.
AK. Look
Can't
at
all
AK.
day, every day. What's going on? But Trusted Process definitely not in a really good situation. 1 member still up, and that is Bullet. Vcash going to try and get to the safety of this bush, maybe to try and stay alive, or the rock. Though AK.
Wow, aim locker coming on top.
So much action all around, and 5 teams still remaining in this zone. You get up, and Bullet, you're going to get lasered to the ground. 4 teams, Trusted Process getting eliminated. 5th position for themselves. He does have this loot crate. He's going to be able to use that as a little bit of extra position. Does get the ghillie suit, extremely important at this section of the game, where snaking is going to be the main focus.
Yeah, really great
Look at
play
that,
by both
T25, they haven't
RG
moved.
and Trusted Process. CsPro Gaming, still all 4 members down. 4 teams, 9 players alive. Cam to Win also down to 1 player, but still surviving. It was a risky thing to get in that car, but it's paid off.
Yeah, it's definitely paid off for them.
Look at this. Look at Odin and Ares.
Trying to sneak Reno around the corner on top of Team RGStar. For RG, there are 2 members still up. Joker and Xiao Tian did get taken down, unfortunately, a little bit early on.
He's got the ghillie suit as well, Max.
Yeah. But after he is in this field where it's yellow, his ghillie suit is going to be
It's better than
green.
black.
It's better than anything else, that's for sure. But you could definitely have some better coverage if you had a yellow ghillie suit. Oh, he saw Lorkia. How did he see him right there? I guess the person who really gave him the advantage right there. RG does get a kill. Magenta on top of Odin. T25 not looking really that good. Odin going to be on his knees. I guess he's going to be killed right away. And that's going to be, unfortunately, T25 lasered away by Magenta and Team RGStarTeam. Imperium. 3 teams remaining. And that's going to be CsPro Gaming and Team RGStar.
We do see, I was just taking some notes that Trusted Process
like
are
that
going to
is so
finish
smart from
5th,
Magenta.
and yeah, this is very clever stuff. What he needs to do is he needs to let CsPro Gaming and RG
grenade.
fight at each other, then he can pick up the pieces, Maxman.
They've got to try and do that pretty fast, though, as AK is going to get spotted. Aim locker, you are the last hope for your team. 1v4 going to be really hard to pull off. He does get Magenta, though.
Knockdown. Great
Nicely
play.
done. Can he do it, though? He's spreading on top of Nick. Maybe he's going to get 2 members down. He does get 2 members down. Imperium is going to get South just in time by Merge. He turns it around. It's a clutch. What the move is that? Oh, my God, RGStar, you're a beast. Oh, my God.
Bow down to you. You have become my hero, my mentor. Teach me, senpai. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. 4v1, Maxman.
That was just the best move. If you don't put that in the highlight, I don't know what's going on. That was just montage worthy.
You only need that played over and over and over
for 10
again.
minutes, just move
That's
that.
it. That's all you need.
We're just in such awe right now. That was just so nice. He had no more ammo. He just had like the reflex to to switch out of his weapon right away and get the 2 remaining kills. And most of his bullets hit headshot, so he just got lasered to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Man.
First win on the Erangel going to be going over to RGStar. Jeez.
There's a reason why they're first overall, Maxman. I shouldn't.
They deserve it.
Like, I shouldn't really be surprised. When they say shouldn't really be surprised.
If one team was going to pull it off, it was going to be RGStar.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to. The logic behind it is the fact that RG have been complete beasts up until now. They've been first overall. They finished in the top 3 in the first 2 games today.
Yeah.
And they followed up by one of the most epic solo plays we've seen
That clutch.
ever. Just clutch, man.
That's what
like,
you call
I'm
clutch.
sorry. Like, I know we're going through a highlight package, but is it bad?
As we said, like, you just want to repeat of that
I
last
know,
action.
like, everything so far is just so, like, yeah, that's okay. Meh, you know?
Damn it.
Just in comparison to this 4v1.
But though,
and also,
CS Pro Gaming is your favorite team. Aren't you sad?
no, not
So it's
really,
bittersweet.
because 4v1,
A little bit bittersweet for you, man,
A little
right?
bit bittersweet. And also, to be honest, I'm actually starting to become more of a supporter of T25 Max, man, because they finished 3rd. They got ahead of Camp to Win. They got ahead of Trust the Process. Their positioning from the start, they got a 1v3 kill at the start.
That was
Let's
really-
not forget about
We got that
That
too.
was
We
a
got 1v3 and a 1v4 in the same
exactly.
game.
So they really pulled out a lot of great
coming up.
plays.
It's coming up. Look at the move, guys, on this highlight reel.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah,
Drum
that was
roll.
really good move for
Yeah,
RG.
really good. See, that's the thing. Like aim locker and AK, just
Good synergy. Working really well
members,
together.
All members of RG played fantastically, but of course it
Look
came
at
down
that.
to
One.
one person on his own.
There's going to get flanked over by Emerge at the same time, but he's just not really focused on that. He's focused more on Nick. Gets another kill with the AKM, going to be locked out just
at
at the
that.
last second, and then he just gets another few kills. That was a headshot bullet at the very end, sprays it perfectly, and gets the 1v4 clutch, and the chicken dinner. I just can't get over it.
No, I really am absolutely blown
That
away.
was that was Poggers worthy.
Like
Poggers in chat.
If you were and also if you were going to show one clip, because we're going to get to the point where it's going to be regions against regions in the grand final. You're going to get to the point where if you want to show any team from any other region a clip of the wildcard series,
That's the one.
just show that. That's it.
That's clip-worthy.
all it is. So we do see the fact that the
11
kill
kills.
leaders, RG 11 kills. Actually, that's only one member of RG getting the 11 kills. One member alone getting 11 kills, Max. I'm just like, yeah, okay, yep, I'm done.
Oh, yeah. And he's not even the guy who made the clutch. Like, that's
Yep.
the worst part.
And
It's not
also,
even him.
again, a lot of credit goes over to Aries because he got 4 kills for his T25 team. In the first couple of minutes, got 3 kills. Really great play, and then followed it up. He's the only member of T25 in that kind of, so to speak, that first kind of 12 players of kill leaders. So I'd like to see the rest of his team follow up a little bit, but either way, head-to-head standings, RGStarTeam against Trust the Process.
We're going to talk about this move for ages, Imperium. We
Although-
got a month of broadcast. We're
Yeah.
always going to go back to this move.
But credit to Trust the Process. When you look at the damage dealt, Trust the Process were in more active fights. They got more damage. So they did more to kind of get to where they are. But when it came down to it, in the clutch moments, Trust the Process lost. They didn't maintain composure. They had too many teams around them. And you could say even the compound was just the wrong place for them.
Well, they had to be on compound. It was just way too overwhelming. Like, they had Team Camp to win. They had Team RG. They had just way too many teams. They were almost like binding together to try and take down Trust the Process. They saw how much of a threat they were, and they're just like, let's take them down.
4 headshots.
4
Those
headshots.
4 headshots,
They were the end move.
At the very end.
Do you think they were?
No, I think one of them was a body shot. And then the last 3 were headshots because they got wiped out so quickly.
Like, just a big portion of those headshots
You
were there,
saw
yeah.
that last second scope.
Yeah.
On the, I think it was a Scar. Yeah.
He had an AKM, and I think his other weapon
AKM.
was... Yeah, he had
AKM
AKM.
it was.
Yeah,
My
AKM was
apologies.
his weapon. Like, he just so good.
It just absolutely blew up.
And he had no scope.
I know, that's the thing. It was a no-scope headshot. Zoomed in, of course, but...
360 no-scope headshot.
No, really.
MLG worthy.
I'm really blown away. I'm kind of speechless, to be honest. I'm just
This is what we live for as casters.
Yeah.
These are the moments we want to bring to you guys.
Thank you very much, RG. Really, thank you for making our jobs easier in a lot of ways. And just
more
bringing
enjoyable.
that level of hype. And I hope the viewers at home have just been like, yes. Just RG, absolutely fantastic. And like I said, RG come out on top, CsPGPk, yes, I want to give them a lot of credit because they had not really been looking that good. Slowly getting slightly better performances in the first 2 games today, but they had yet to hit their mark. They had a good first week, but so getting into these top 3 is really a positive thing for them.
Yeah, they definitely have to try and like be more consistent on those positioning points.
Yeah,
They do.
of course.
They show that they can do it. Can I do it again on next game on Erangel? Because, guys, this is also 3rd game of the day. We're going to have another Erangel match.
I don't know if I can handle it, Maxim.
This is too much.
I hope the break is going to be pretty big, to be honest, guys, because I'm going to need to have a sit down for a couple of minutes, have a cup of coffee, and just, you know,
take it in.
Soak it in, baby. Soak it in.
Okay,
cool. On that note.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, if you did enjoy this 3rd game on Erangel, more action on Erangel happening in game number 4. Can't wait to jump into it.
If you didn't enjoy that last game, you need to get your head checked. But anyway.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you after a very short break.
Up your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
What are you doing?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to PUBG Mobile Club Open Summer Stream. I said outro, not intro.
Oh, you said outro. I understood intro.
It's okay. No problem. No problem. It's okay.
Well, yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your beautiful faces back. I'm doing it now, Imperium. I'm taking it. And welcome your beautiful faces back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Brought to you through the power of Vivo.
Wow.
And that was one of the best endings we had so far in the tournament. And that was just...
I'm still not recovered.
See, we're messing up the intro because you just don't know what's going on.
I know.
What
Thank
the hell?
you, RG. You've just blown my mind. I need to sleep. I need to rest. I need to just recover from that epic play. So yeah, let's have a bit of an overview. Calm down. Take a deep breath. First 3 games. Let's have an overview of what we saw. Of course, if you want to check out what has happened so far in this spring split, if you want to check out the VODs and the beautiful moments from this tournament, the highlights, you can go over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com. And of course, whether you are watching our beautiful faces on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, hit that like,
follow, or subscribe button to stay notified when we do go live.
So yeah, so we saw game 1, Sanhok. We saw No Mercy, RGStar, Trust the Process in that order, first, second, third. Then we saw Vikendi pulling out a similar result. Only it was Trust the Process in first, RGStar in second, although, yeah, and No Mercy in third. However, from kills, No Mercy actually ended up finishing second with kill points involved. And then in game 3 that we've just had in the Erangel map, we had RGStar coming out on top once again and maintaining that consistency. The absolute consistency of top 3 results, followed by CS Pro Gaming finally getting their PUBG Mobile Club Open split off to a fantastic start. T25 in third. Again, another good result from them, followed by Camp to Win and Trust the Process.
Yeah, you have a few teams that are making their way around and they're starting to like, okay, like have their play style and they're able to apply a lot more pressure and play more aggressive. They get no kill points, they get more positioning points. And like teams are starting to show up because these groups were groups that were not like really showing up that much, especially Group A. Yeah. But today it's just completely shifted over. It's not the same group. They just completely changed their mindset and they're playing so nice today.
Of course, after this last game, the teams in Group in Group A and D are not going to have any more control over the final results. So the likes of T25, the likes of LZQ, Astana, these teams are fighting to stay out of the elimination zone. The elimination zone being, of course, the bottom 8 teams that will not move on to the semi-final. So this is their time to really rack up as many points as possible, because after today, it's going to be outside their control, and I can't wait to actually bring tomorrow's action because of that. We're going to see after every game, the stakes are going to be really high, and I'm really excited by that. So, of course, don't forget to tune in then. However, we still got that final game. We still got Erangel once again, where the teams are going to be looking to pull out fantastic performances. RG, a ridiculous amount of kills in the game. I don't know what can be said to sum up. Other than the fact that luckily I don't have to say much more because we're getting into this last game.
If you loved that third game, well, I'm happy to tell you guys you have more coming up as we are dropping on this Erangel map once again. No military base drop-in zone this time around though, so Trust the Process is going to be sad.
But it could be a military base finish.
Just running through the bridges, that would be actually pretty. I would love to see a military base finish. All I want for Christmas is a military base finish once during the entire spring split period.
Yeah, but all you get for Christmas is a lump of coal because you've been a bad kid.
That's twice you talk about my personal life, Imperium. Okay, stop it, please.
You started it.
Okay, you won't be my confidant anymore, Imperium. We won't go to the bar tonight.
Look at T25, Max, man. They split up. One has gone north, the other's gone south. So I'm interested in terms of how that will pay off for them. I think it's a good play. It's a good play because not a lot of people have looked to drop straight away. A lot of people have tended to drop around between Pachinki area, Roshawk, and of course north George Pool / hospital area. So I really think that's a clever play by T25 to look to land early. However, they've gotten to that vehicle and they're moving into the Astana Polyana.
I don't think that's very clever, like especially when I look at Loki. Like if you guys can see, Loki's hidden, but like there's so many names in this central part of the map. Yeah. He's just like surrounded by like what, 5 teams?
Yeah.
Like,
and his name just sticks out like a sore thumb. So yeah, RG, BNT, school.
RG, the playmakers of this third game on the Erangel. Will they do a repeat? I can't wait to see if they're going to be able to do that. But they will be facing up against BNT in this early game Imperium in the 2 first minutes of the game. Just going to be starting to loot before picking a potential fight. Yeah, it's going to take their time.
Nomad Warriors had a good result in the second game, finishing 4th. Sorry, 5th. My apologies. Yeah. But really need to kind of rack up that final finish. BNT...
AK just ran away.
Yeah. BNT kind of are in a comfortable position overall. But like I said, to try and secure the semi-final spot, they will want to get a slightly better finish in this last game. A lot of members of BNT are around the higher levels of this building compound. But we do see Danish looking to find out Aim Locker and ZNT. And in this other building, I do think they have an idea.
Aim Locker, you want to be careful about Aim Locker and especially teammate like AK. Like both
talking about AK,
damn, he's Danish. Going for it.
That's the second time he did that last game, Max.
Yeah, and he got punished also. Like that was Vikendi, I think.
No, it was the last game.
Last game, okay, he did the same. Though they're looking to get in on top of AK. Joker gonna have a few shots connecting on GC, but though AK of Team RGStar. Will we have another clutch from this team? That'll be insane to see that. No, he's on. Oh man, that's actually a really good positioning to be on this
It is,
building.
'cause you can
Third position view. You do see the enemies going up and down. You can trample off the clutch on your own. He's in the perfect position to try and make moves happen. Though now there are 3 members of BNT in this house. They do not have the information. He's trying to be...
Is he going to wait?
I think he's going to try and take... Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, AK. You can do it, my friend. Oh, he just get a few shots connecting, but unfortunately going to be a little bit overzealous, Imperium, and he will get shut down. RGStar, not the best of the start ever. You're going to try and use that wall to try and get extra protection. And now that's giving an opportunity for the reigning members of Team RG to actually go in his house. He's going to try and rush it to try and keep AK alive. Will not be able to do so in time. So BNT get the upper hand on this fight. They're going to have a few members knocked though. RG, they are pulling the trigger on this house. Can they actually get out on the top? I'm not too sure. RG though on top of BNT. JC really low.
He's got the Uzi.
Gonna try and jump ready. He does jump. Oh, and he's the jump of death. Let's go.
Fantastic. And RG survived. They lost one player.
That was still a very nice move.
It was. Here's the thing. In my opinion, they could have kept AK alive if they had have joined him sooner rather than later, because they had about a good 30 seconds before AK got ambushed.
Yeah.
So really, if they had joined him a little bit sooner, I definitely think he could have survived. However, RGStar, even though AK was the man of the century last game, they're all individually gifted as players, so I have no doubt that they will still go on further into this.
But also, like, right now, if you are a Chinese viewer of this spring split, you must be so happy because China is dominating. Like before these games, 4 teams out of the top 6 were Chinese, and RGStarTeam, they do come from China, and it's just absolutely an awesome team to look at. Play. They do have this cherry tree. Once again, if you do get there, you do get a few more items for yourself. So if you didn't know, definitely go check out those trees. It is worth the hassle.
Yep, Headshot are from Morocco themselves. One of 2 Moroccan teams being represented, getting a couple of good shots. Didn't show up for 2 of the 4 games yesterday, but they have made up for it as much as possible by getting good results and being pretty high up in the overall positioning. Of course, time will tell tomorrow if they do make it. But until now, they're looking pretty good. Nomad Warriors, bit inconsistent, but I really have high hopes for them in the future. Covering the Yasnaya Polyana area quite effectively.
Yeah, they just no one really to battle against, so that's just some free loot for themselves. And they're going to try and do a good job looting all of that as soon as possible. The zone is now closing in. We are almost 6 minutes in. 14 teams still up and running. 55 players still going to be ready to pick any fights anytime soon. And just like, as usual, just going to be a really passive early game because this map is just so big. So they just like really split as much as possible. And where is Loki? There he is. We got a view of the map, and Loki, damn it, that must have been so stressful though. Like he was surrounded by everyone but made it out alive. But like still, 4 members are still alive, and they split at the drop phase.
So we do see with the Say So Maxon is that it's obviously not going to be a military base finish. With the Say So moving in and kind of hitting military base to begin with for a little bit. We could see teams form around the bridge compound area. However, I do reckon the Say So is going to end up around between Pachinki area and the Yasnaya Polyana.
Potentially.
That's where I do think it's going to hit. Obviously, time will tell.
I'm going to go back over to T25 real quick. They did drop split, but they have 2 members that are really high up northeast.
Yeah.
And the zone is not too far, so if they can get that positioning, once again, coastline, zone is pushing in, that would be a perfect situation for T25 to try and take that win. They are contenders, positionally talking. They have a high chance of being able to take this game if they do play according to their strength.
Yeah, but they've got to formate as a 4-man squad, right? They've
Maybe
got
they
to
just
get
split
all
for
of them together.
like scraps and stuff.
Exactly.
I find that weird still.
They split for loot, but as the zone closes in, they've definitely got to come together.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that as soon as possible, as the zone is always already halfway closed in. And they're going to have to try and pull the trigger. Though we did have, like, the plane was super far out of this military base drop, but still, trust the process. They just feel really confident and go for it. And you can get to military base if you do open your parachute really early on. I guess they did do that. I didn't see how they like made their way over there. Or otherwise, they just dropped really fast, got a car, got to that military base because they feel confident and it's been working out for them. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Of course, and you know, we all have these, or mostly teams in the Erangel area do have their preferred places to drop, so it all makes complete sense. as an overview, it does seem like we're going to get into the stages next couple of minutes where we're going to get into the next safe zone. These teams are going to look to form closer and closer together.
Two cars, nice.
eSports in 2 cars, nicely moving forward in towards, I believe, the Yasna area. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And then we do see RG moving out of the school zone. They still need to loot up a little bit more, in my opinion.
They got 3 compounds for themselves. I think that's enough. Especially school. No one dropped a school.
It's never enough, Maxon. Honestly, it's never enough. It's never enough when you're a team like RG.
But it is enough to pick a fight, and if you pick a fight, you can loot off of them, and then you get their loot too. I think like it is enough at least to take a team head on.
I do like where KharDimaghh are placed, Maxon, because they have a nice area of protection. It's still open enough, and it's high ground.
And nobody drops there. It's
and
very
nobody really
famous,
drops there. Exactly. Obviously, we'll see
Ooh.
where it reverts to as a loot crate. AWM.
Yeah, if you can get your hands on that, feels good, man. Let's go.
Feels good. And now we do see that overview headshot.
RG are not far. They can maybe go for it. And oh man, RG, they would be even more
Look at
scary
this.
with an AWM.
Look at this safe zone. It's still hitting the bridge compound area. We see LZ camp to win. AST coming up against each other. Can they get the shots? Well, I don't think it's going to quite happen, as we do see RG in another area of the map going up against T25. Could be that split not paying off for them.
Yeah, they're getting punished for that split drop. Imperium is really not looking good for them. A lot of teams going to be on the move as they do have the information on this next upcoming zone. Going to have a little bit of voice info. They're just joking around. What are they saying?
I don't know.
Team AB Esport, they do come from Libya, so I guess that's Lebanese.
One member of ShiNiGaMi, balck, got taken out by the safe zone.
Oh, that's a well, probably FK, I guess, or something.
Me don't speak English, so I can't understand what they're saying, Maxon. We do see headshot now looking to move in outside the safe zone. I wonder if they're going to go over the bridge or if they're going to take the river route. It's nice that they're actually splitting up. They do have 3 vehicles, I believe, so they're looking to really kind of space out quite nicely. But ASC still under pressure. Camp to win, shooting from a distance, hitting that car, but it's not going to be able to connect as much as they would like to.
Yeah, they do have one member there on the side of ST, very low, so just one more bullet will be enough to knock him down, and at that point I don't think he would be able to get saved.
Yeah.
But they just slip away just in time. Though Safiman from their team, he's going to be holding his ground, just going to try to stay there just in case they do get engaged or followed up, so he's just going to hold the ground for his team.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine, like good synergy. I enjoy that. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm okay with that. CsPGPk, who got a great
I like
result.
how like, we're just talking calm and then CsPGPk or my team. My
Hey,
boy,
of course,
biased
man.
casting Imperium. How dare you? Where's your professionalism at?
I don't know. I left at home.
He lives in Ireland.
Yeah, I left it in Ireland.
Left in the pub. Let's go.
Wow. I lost it a long time. I lost it in a bet.
Never had one to begin with.
Wow. But I knew that it was going to come to that eventually. As you do see Camp to win moving in nicely. They are actually still outside the safe zone. They're actually going in the opposite direction of the safe zone, if I'm correct. But looting up those couple of buildings will help their loot. And then now going to get into car, moving quite effectively. Abba split up, but still that
thinks he's in that last game.
squad in around the farm area. And now we do see Trust the Process. I think what Trust the Process did was they got out of the vehicle, Maxman, healed up. They would have scoped that bridge area to see if they saw any of the enemy teams, and now they got back into the vehicle and moving forward.
Also, I think that because
Really
it was
nice.
so far, I guess no one expected to have teams actually go there, unless you know you're with Trust the Process. If you are on Erangel and you have Trust the Process, you know they're going to go for military
exactly.
base.
And also, to a certain extent, like, expect the unexpected. You know what I mean? Never be too sure unless you see it with your own eyes, and just be aware of those kind of things. As we now see, Nomad
Warriors.
Nomad Warriors in around because his skirmish. Let's see what this loot crate has to offer for our teams.
If they can get a Groza, me likey big time Imperium. I don't know if they got actually a ghillie suit in that.
Also, a suppressor, Maxman. You got a rifle suppressor that could play a big part in these late game teamfights. This is one of these teams to pick it up because what the suppressor does is obviously
suppresses.
I know. Yeah, I know, it's pretty obvious. But no, in the grand scheme of things, it means that when you fire those shots with that suppressor attached to your gun, it means that the enemy team are far less likely to hear those shots going off. So it means that the positioning can be a bit more aggressive. It can be a bit more in the open. and he can really surprise the enemy
You can
team.
hide your position a little bit easier with
Yeah,
that. So if they
exactly,
can get your hand on it, it's good. But after it is also in the open, so it's going to be a little bit hard to actually get access to that if you don't like use a few resources, like a few smoke grenades or something like that. So they're going to have to pay close attention to that. Those two cars are going to be splitting up. Team Headshot, they learned, like all the teams, I guess, like started learning from the first 2 games. They're just not going to repeat that. So that's, oh, well, as I say
except
that.
for Cam to win.
Except for Cam to win. They just don't learn, do you? God damn it.
Wow. Okay, chill. Chill, man. Chill.
I'm
It's
mad, Imperial.
And LZQ, they're
Damn
the same.
it! Oh, man. Oh, well.
Hi, my name's Maxman, and I'm a caster curse.
I am a curse myself.
Yeah.
That's what my parents said.
I'm not even going to respond to that, but we are seeing now the RG
Trust the process.
is going up
Ooh.
against Trust the Process. Let's see how that
Yeah,
skirmish
yeah, yeah.
pays off. Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
RG going to get the better of him. It's 3 against 2, I believe, because 2 members of Trust the Process knocked down. This could be a squad wipe.
Yeah, 3 members in the car, and again, punished for it. I told ya. Unfortunately, they've been from military base right into the zone, and they just... The first fight they take is against RG, and doesn't feel nice.
That's 9 kills for RG, by the way.
9 kills.
9 kills in the
How many
first
did they get last
15
game?
minutes.
Last game
they got
was
11.
11.
So they're 2 behind what they got last
They got
game.
20 games,
Yeah.
20 kills already.
And also, that's one of the, as we're going to see this replay coming out, fantastic position coming out.
Yeah.
Joker being on point with those shots, run over, boom,
Vroom,
job done. And actually, it was a grenade shot that took out one member of Trust the Process as well. So
No, it was the car
running
exploding.
Action.
It's the car
Oh,
exploding.
was it the car?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that what
If it's an exploding logo, that means it's a car. If it's a grenade logo...
No, I saw the grenade logo.
You saw a grenade logo?
I
Then
saw
it was
a grenade
Okay.
logo. Yeah.
Okay. How did you hit the car though? That was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh, well.
interesting. But we are seeing LZQ coming close to No Mercy, and also I
Tippity tap.
believe Camp to Win is around the area. So we got a couple of teams coming out, headshot, and Camp to Win. Disconnect has been knocked out. He sees it with the I think it's AWM or the...
That's not AWM.
No, sorry, not AWM. My apologies.
I think it's an M24. I'm really bad, like
Yeah,
remembering
I know,
the
I
weapons
know.
by their form. Sorry, guys, we're pleb casters here. But see, all we can do is like scream when we have a 1v4 clutch, you know? And that's what we're looking for in a caster at the end. If you can't scream, you got a potential career in eSport.
Pretty much. You said it, man. You said no, but LZQ, you got Camp to Win. Whoa,
Ooh.
this safe zone
T25
decrease
though.
is huge, and we do see
Yeah, it's small.
KharDimaghh looking pretty good. No, the reduction is huge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just don't,
trick
Max,
you.
man. ABBA eSports is also very well. Say no by AST.
RG on the back for run out. Aim Locker's going to be the last member. They started that fight already. 3v4 Imperium.
Okay,
Grenade coming on through, coming on
grenade.
hot. Does it connect on Aim Locker? Be careful. It's going to go down. Nope, a little bit too short on that launch, but another great. They're just launching all those grenades back and forth. Imperium, AST do have 1 member down. He's going to try and regen them back in time. RG might be able to do some work.
Okay,
Aim Lock,
look
he's
at
looking
Aim
for the
Locker.
flank. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like snake it, just snake that move. It's fine. I
Well-
also saw that like the chat earlier. You guys were saying it's weird that I said snake. I'll say what I want. So they are snaking it.
Okay, wow. Jesus.
Oh no, RG though. Oh, this also LZQ and find the back. And trying to rush LZQ.
No,
What the hell
here's
is
the
going
thing.
on? This is like a really bad salad.
LZQ, they're going to take control. They're going to take out the top team. RG's going to be out. The car explodes. And AST come out on top with a couple of kills for their efforts.
Damn, AST, they're just like, spicy goodness. Give me all those kills, boy. God damn
Well,
it. They got a bunch. They didn't get all of them. They got
Let's see what happens. So RG got killed.
the flick of the wrist.
There's...
Oh my god, that was such a nice play though. LZQ definitely just
See,
diving on
here's the
through.
thing. I don't think LZQ knew that... I'm sorry, but I don't think LZQ knew that AST were there. All they saw were RG. That was their focus. AST didn't get any of the kills onto RG, I believe. I think
They got
all
a few-
went
they got
over.
knocks.
No, they got
They-
no. I don't. Yeah, but
they
they
got
got
knocks, but didn't get the kills,
revived.
yeah.
Yeah, but the kills didn't go over to AST on the side of RG.
I think they got one
then
on,
they cleaned up onto
on
LZQ.
LZQ. Yeah, exactly. They did a good job with that. Like right now, T25 though, holding their ground against Team Headshot. That's going to be a 3v4
Yeah,
situation.
but Zeus needs to join them. You got AST
Yeah.
who've just survived
Was
a
he snaking
fantastic
it?
skirmish against LZQ and RG.
Oh,
just
they're getting
moving away.
flanked! Get flanked, baby, by team ShiNiGaMi balck. They've been on the edge of the zone since minute 1, ladies and gentlemen, and it's paying off right now. They're going to get 2 members down. Oh,
look at
grenade.
this. Not Loki,
See ya,
but
Savage.
I believe it was Ares that actually moved away from the house compound using the distraction caused by ShiNiGaMi. Balck, great play.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate for a headshot. They were trying to pull the trigger, and they got taken in the back by ShiNiGaMi balck. They are 3 members strong on that tippy top of the mountain.
And headshot are down to 2 players. Don't know what's going on in my ear. I think like Randy Orton, I hear voices in my head, but no no mercy, should I say, getting a knockdown in the area. Punisher going up against CsPro Gaming. Could you be meeting your match in another area of the map between these 2 teams?
Yeah, it seemed like T25 might be meeting their maker very soon, Imperium.
Okay.
No mercy.
Yeah, but look at Kill.
Look at Kill. Yeah, he's just in such a good position.
No, I think he's in a risky position. I don't know if he knows where Nit is or if they know where he should are, but we will see this
Like, if they
fight
pull the trigger,
out.
he can get them from behind and he can flank it. So I think it's a good put. Yeah. Wait, let's go! Let's go! He's trying to rush in that container, but it just doesn't work out for him. Perfectly executed by Kill.
But now they know where they are. Gangxi coming in for a round.
Yeah, and now no mercy, they can pull the trigger. Easy peasy, let's go. Magenta taking a lot of damage, but able to get a knock anyways. And now no mercy, they're here to try and pull the trigger. They do end that fight, and they do sweep out a team.
CsPro Gaming, they were looking okay, but we, like you said, you thought no mercy overall looked stronger in positioning. Kill was a bit risky. I think he did end up being knocked down afterwards, but overall no mercy.
But it's also the knock they got allowed no mercy to play aggressive because it was 3v4 after that.
Exactly.
And it was like, that's really good synergy, and that's what has been lacking for a lot of these teams, is that when you have a knock, that's an opportunity, unless they got perfect positioning, that's an opportunity for you to pull the trigger, engage the fight, and like just overwhelm them with sheer power and numbers.
Yeah, it was just really great.
Oh, be careful though. Gonna have here this team. They're gonna try and rush away. AST a lot in the car, and they got 3 members in that car. They might get punished, but they do get to that compound just in time. Gonna be rushing in this hut. It will not be under fire anymore right now. They'll be fine. The zone gonna be closing on through on this really open area actually, and having that compound right at the start is gonna be a huge game maker for the side of Team AST. Though, once again, ShiNiGaMi balck in a car. Wolf, Lonely Wolf, once again, just like in game number 3 on Erangel, once again, AWM going to be dropping right in this compound. ABBA, Cam to win. Also, KharDimaghh, they could potentially go for it, but is it worth it? I don't really think so. And Wolf just going to be in the distance, not looking for the fight. He knows he's got to look for those positioning points as much as possible. Nomad Warriors also going to try and pull the trigger on. A few other members going to be rushing through that compound, though. That's going to be low-key.
He was on the bike and he managed to survive, Maxman.
Really weird, not connecting those shots. Unfortunately, if you're Nomad Warriors, that's not the kind of move you want to try and pull off. Though ShiNiGaMi balck and Wolf, they're just going to be split up completely. And Wolfie's pulling the trigger, though, on that bike once again. And he's just fine.
He's looking for blood. He's looking to sink his teeth into the enemy teams. But AST from that compound knocks out one member of ShiNiGaMi balck. But we're seeing these teams come together. Nomad Warriors and Quadcore.
They're turning it around pretty nicely. They're putting 2 members on their knees. Batman and also ICBM. Can they do it though? I'm not too sure, but they haven't got knocked whatsoever. And Nomad Warriors, they're getting swept off the surface of the Earth Imperium. But the same goes for Quadcore, as they're losing 2 members. They didn't really stay together as long as expected.
Norik blowing up that vehicle was very clever.
Oh, damn it. That was such a nice move, but unfortunately, Quadcore, their 2 members just didn't start that fight. And that was actually a 2v4 at the start, Imperium.
It was, and they have managed to survive. We see Azrock is down a little bit of health, but there's a couple of members.
That's going to be a fight breaking out.
Looking pretty good. Norik has healed up. He's looking to smoke the area so he can get into a nice, safer position. But T25 is close to going up against... I forget exactly what team it was in that building compound. A lot of action going on.
3 teams there. T25 is still up there. ShiNiGaMi balck going to be losing Eshmi, unfortunately, as he got regen just a few seconds ago. T25 just lose their last member. And that's going to be a hard spot, though. Fatman is right in front of Norik. But Fatman is knocked, and they're looking. This is our friend. Don't mess with our friend. And this is a very lucky this car.
What the hell?
Really nice car.
Did he? He ran over.
Just ran over it, and they, like, Pacific though barely makes it out, and Quadcore, they're just surviving with almost no HP as his last member. Gonna regen them back up, gonna try and get back in this game.
Okay, so this is KharDimaghh with Loki on the outside. You have ABBA eSports on a building couple around. This is Loki potentially being under a lot of pressure, but I don't think he's moving an inch.
I don't think they know he's down here.
No,
And if KharDimaghh have to rush out, which they are doing right now, that means that Loki has the upper hand in their backs and could take them out. They get regen. They've got to try and use those resources to regen back up. Azrock, they're all going to be back to 75% HP. They do have cost to try and get to that compound. Though KD going to be pulling the trigger on top of Team Abba. So not really sure they can do it. Hitter, Eagle Shot going to be taken away. Abba and KharDimaghh still having a huge fight right now. Imperium. Abba don't seem really good in this situation. Abba still, they're getting strong in both sides. Don't really know which team is going to be able to take that upper hand, but Abba will be taken down, and that's going to be KharDimaghh with 3 members still remaining, going to be coming out strong.
Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of action going on. 7 teams left, 15 players alive.
And
We're
Luki's
23
still there.
minutes in. A lot of action kicking off. Is this going to be the hunt of dreams for Camp to win?
He gets
Or can
one.
Loki come out on top?
Oh, we gonna have another clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. He's very low.
on,
Gets another
Loki.
kill for himself. Go for it, Loki.
He's got one more player.
Rush for
Go,
it in the
come on,
building.
win,
He's
win.
holding it. He's holding. No! He got knocked from AST. Why you ruining it, AST? That was a man's fight, goddammit.
You had no right getting involved.
Oh well, still a really nice move from Loki. Got to like he's been surviving for so long, and he got a few extra kills for his team.
He got, I think it was either 1 kill and 1 knockdown.
Oh,
and he got the kill, but now
You have the compound again, shut down by someone that's in an open area. What are you doing, AST? Going to try and regen him back up. 2 members still up on their side, but that is the opportunity for ShiNiGaMi balck to pull the trigger and engage. But he's not going in the house. Okay, just going to be shooting the door just in case. Just going to be spreading up. He does get 1 member down once again, but Sohail taking heavy damage. But he just answers straight back and takes away
He's in the open, so he's got to be careful. He's potentially getting knocked down by KharDimaghh, and he does. He actually got knocked down by KharDimaghh, Maxman.
Where's his team? Where's my team, guys? Come on. He doesn't have them. Unfortunately, he's going to be knocked. I don't think anyone can really reach him right now. But Wolf, look at his positioning. He's straight behind the line of sight of No Mercy and Camp to win. He can try and take this game. Sohail is dead meat at this point in time. Imperium not going to be coming out on top. But Wolf can try and pull off the underdog story in this 4th and last game of the day on Erangel.
Of course, because you got 4 teams, 8 players alive. I believe
Destroy's
you got
down.
3, 3, 1, and 1. If I'm correct, so you got 3 KharDimaghh, you got 3 No Mercy.
3, yeah. They got a knock on Destro.
1 Camp to win. And
If Wolf sees that, he's going to go for the kill. He's going to try and shut down Gansky. I don't think he saw him, though. He's got third-person view, so he should be able to see that. If he like scouts a little bit more, he's going to use the smoke, try and maybe get to that hut location where Disconnected is still set his
Oh, no,
ground.
actually, ShiNiGaMi balck is actually have 2 players. They have 2
Yeah, but
players
he's
alive.
knocked. He's knocked. So he's not, as I said, he's not going to get regen. He's dead meat at this point.
Never know. Stranger things have happened.
I know, Wolf. Okay, well, see you later, Alligator. That's going to be 3 teams remaining. No Mercy. KharDimaghh still looking strong and then Disconnected. He's just holding ground right there towards that hut. Going to get into the smoke.
Yeah, but
Gets
they're
you damage.
going up against No Mercy. No Mercy have been integral in their performances today. This Australian team looking to take control. Disconnect is the only one alive. Can he survive? He's using his
think he's
smoke,
trying to
but
bait.
they're fighting through the bushes. Grenade goes in. Does
Bada
knock
bing,
him down a little
bada
bit.
boom. They're trying, like, he's trying to bait that he's actually now hurt, but he's not in there right now. Though, I think that's going to be KharDimaghh again. Easy shots on Disconnected. Going to try and get to the safety of that smoke, but will not be able to do so in time. That's going to be 2 teams remaining. KharDimaghh, No Mercy. He's going to be coming out on top. No Mercy has a lot more cover, so they might be coming out at number 1.
They are definitely in the prime position to take this. They've got the hood. They've got the tree. However, Gangsy being put under pressure by Death Shadow.
Their Shadow doing a really good job there, spraying up. I guess he's got an M4. It sounded like an M4. And they like James of KharDimaghh again and again. He's been showing up in his last games.
The M4, and now we do see the scope.
Granada.
He knows that he's through the smoke. He's waiting for to disperse. I don't think actually No Mercy can do much. Destro's trying to flank around. Gangsy's moving around. Let's see if they can separate.
All the smoke is gone, and he has the information now. He's going to be shooting in the trunk of that tree for just a few seconds, but now Destro has the information. Going to try not to straight back, but they have 2 angles of fire, and the tree won't save you. Gansky down. Destro, you're the last hope of your team. Will we have another clutch move?
Look at them. They're going in.
They're going for the roast. Do shut him down, and Destro will be shot right in the head. And that's going to be KharDimaghh coming out on top on this 4th and last game on Erangel of the day.
Yes, really great play by them. They were in a thick of the action for quite a while. between these two teams. You got to give credit to No Mercy. We did see an early exit from the likes of RG, and that obviously did impact the overall position in this last game. But you got to say that these teams that are lower down, camp to win, ShiNiGaMi, ShiNiGaMi, balck are pretty safe. But AST in particular and Headshot, both coming in 4th and 5th respectfully.
Also T25, like after that weird split, they lost members really early on, and it's still number 6.
I know, really overall fantastic result for them. As I said, because you have the early exit from RG, and they were so integral. I think up until they still had 9 kills before they got taken out, Maxman, as we are going to see the highlights. But they did exit early, so it meant that a lot of the potential kills.
I thought you had only 2 bullets there.
A lot of the potential kills did go over to other teams.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they've got to try and focus on right now. That was one weird salad, Imperium. That was their Q and RG just messing up. We couldn't even see what team was which, because like they're the same color right now on their team, on their tag, team tag. But the car exploded. They did take down. That was a really good move from AST. Well, not a really good move. It's just like like they opened their hands and just fell right in it.
Well, they didn't move, and of course it got handed in the palm of their hands, and they took advantage of it. So really well played by them.
That was also Quad that did a weird move. Like they just didn't have like that synergy was pretty weird. He just run over him completely. That was nice, but yeah, like a lot of fights. There was also Team ABBA and KharDimaghh. They were really close quarter fights, Imperium. And most of the time, we weren't even sure like which team would be coming out on top. It's really even, and I'm really happy to see that these teams are playing as close as possible in terms of skill. Like they're super close. Yeah,
really. That's what me and you talked about, and I think I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that compared to other regions, in my opinion, Wildcard, from a points point of view, holds some of the closest things. Like up until the start of today, Max, the top 5 teams were separated by 28 points. So that shows you that it's very close. Of course, we still have tomorrow's 4 games ahead, which will determine the top 10, will determine the semi-finalists, and see who will be eliminated from the club, from the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. And like I said, you know, when you have the kill leaders, you had the AST with Opmaros,
beast.
You know, with 5 kills. You had RG Joker still getting in 4 kills, even though they exited so early. 3 of RG players were in the kill leaders, even though they exited so early.
Actually, like one thing I want to talk about is like KharDimaghh. First weekend, they were stayed low. I think they were just like trying to analyze the teams, what were the kind of strats that were getting applied from the different like countries, from all the different metas. And this weekend, they've been showing up in Imperium. They've been doing great. And this is, they need to pull the trigger now, because this is once again this was the last game, so these teams can't change their score anymore.
Yeah, they can't, and I think they're definitely safe. They are 100% safe. They were looking pretty good so far. I believe before the start of today, they were 23rd overall with these good results. That should have climbed them up very, very effectively. With that head-to-head between ShiNiGaMi, balck, and Astana, very close in damage. Although, I have to say, Astana got 1,635 over 400 points difference.
There's only one extra kill, though.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit more efficient on the side of Team ShiNiGaMi balck. They got those 7 kills. Still, like 7 and 8 kills, that's not something you can overlook. Those are kill points that are super impactful. They're like equivalent to around like 4th, 5th position. So it's really good to have those kind of numbers on your side. They're going to be having another head-to-head in terms of players. Wolf, once again, the Lonely Wolf, he's been really lonely on the Erangel. Well, he plays very solo.
Yeah, but even though he only got 1 kill, he was really impactful overall for his team, in my opinion, and he applied the pressure, and his position was, even though, like I said, a little bit lone wolfy, but it was effective.
Lone Wolfy.
Lone Wolfy.
Lone Wolfy. I like that. I'll use that.
No problem. No problem. And then Savina was just on top in terms of damage, kills with the rest of his team, helping them to secure a very high position.
Yeah, they're going to try and do their best. I think they're also in the top 24. They seem pretty
AST
safe.
Before
they weren't doing that good.
Were 22nd, I believe.
I think
they should possibly. Look, you will see the standings after
RGStarTeam. They got 130 points ahead of Trust the Process. If that's not what you call dominating a bracket, I don't know what it is, Imperium.
Yeah, of course. I can't wait to do these calculations based on average points, average games, and all that jazz to see what the likes of OnyX, Rose, and SRY and SNG have to do to climb back up the leaderboards and overtake these teams.
And also, Team OnyX and Rose, they haven't played. They're 4 games behind, and they're still in the top 5.
Of course,
they're so safe. And tomorrow is just going to be like a matter of trying to get that #1 spot to look good.
Yep, of course.
But RGStarTeam has got so many points in ahead. It's insane.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Look at ShiNiGaMi balck. They're in
Number
10th place.
Perfect.
That should easily secure them a semi-final spot.
Easy. They're making that easy, Imperium. They're Quadcore. They win 16th position. They should be fine. We'll say what, like, even though you want to try and aim for the top 24, you still want to try and aim for that top 16 to try and go to that, like, you know, final phase. Because this is semi-finals, top 24, and after that, you got your top 16 that's going to go to the next stage. So
now, what is interesting is Headshot have actually dropped down in position overall, so I definitely worry about what they're looking at overall. There's no teams. The good thing is that no teams from today
are in the
elimination zone.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a good thing. It does mean that, like, we can't say for sure who's out. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow. It's going to be really exciting. Game by game, play by play, we are going to find out who is going to edge closer to the semi-final.
Once again, that was Group A and D. Finished for today, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be over. They cannot change their score whatsoever right now. Now, their positioning, like their last positioning is going to be depending on the scores of Group B and C tomorrow. Once again, copy-paste of today is going to be Sanhok, Vikendi, and double Erangel for all of our pleasure at home in Imperium. Double Erangel. Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't think, obviously, that last game wasn't as exciting as the third game in the ending.
It's still good.
Still really good, and that's the thing. I like the fact that the likes of RG, you know, kind of got taken out early, because it did make that ending really exciting in terms of it allowed teams that, let's say, wouldn't normally be there, that normally would have been taken out by RG.
It lets other teams take a shot to the number 1.
Kind of, yeah, at least for now, and to increase their kill lead. Because that's the thing, because overall standing, RG are always going to come out on top. But with a team like RG taken out from a kill point of view, they're not hogging those kill points, therefore allowed those to be dispersed a little bit more evenly.
Also, team like RG, it was kind of unfortunate that the team LZQ rushed them in at the same time. It was a little bit unfortunate for them that they got clashed up pretty easily and sandwiched up by LZQ and AST. There are 2 teams that are pretty, LZQ maybe not consistent, but AST, they're always in the same kind of ranking position. So they're doing their job and doing it well. But anyways, that was game number 4 of the day on Erangel. And once again, the number 1 position going over to Team KharDimaghh that's been slowly ranking up in these games.
Yeah, I want to give full credit to all the teams today. Of course, every team that's played in this wildcard, in this spring split, full credit goes over to you. But especially today, because final chance, final shots, and I've seen a lot of huge improvement from some teams from week 1. And sometimes that can be hard to do. When you start off bad, of course I said that, you can have a couple of bad games and you can come back. It's easier said than done, Max, man.
It's like Team Hype. Team Hype is a team that's in the last 8, unfortunately, right now. They still got 4 games to play tomorrow, so they can redeem themselves.
Exactly.
But even if you're in the last 8, you always got that potential to get back. Teams like RGStar, you just play like them for a few games, you're securing yourself a position in the top 24.
All it takes is a couple of good consistent results. And I said, just from a mental point of view, it's so easy for us to kind of turn around and go, you can have a couple of bad games, but you can come back. That's always easier said than done, because every game is different. Every drop zone is different. Every safe zone is different. You've got to kind of adapt to how the game goes. And for teams that have a bad game, and you're trying to control that next game result, it can be hard, because it's not a lot of it is in your control. So, you know, a lot of these teams, I commend you, I respect you for pulling out the performances that you did.
I always say that attitude for me is 50% of a pro player.
Yeah,
attitude is what makes you win games. If you're feeling confident, you're going to play really good. So anyways, got to say thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you guys at home to be watching the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Once again, if you want to have all of the extra juicy information about the Wildcard series while we are not live, go check out clubopen.pubgmobile.com. You have all the standings, all the news, and if you have a favorite team you want to support, you can go check them out. Imperium, thank you so much for coming with us today. My name was Maxman at Imperium. We had an absolute blast bringing you the action on double Erangel at the end there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow for Group B and C.
Up your game. Vivo V15 Series. Vivo.
Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?